All right. Okay, I've got both tables in. Excellent.
Oh, you said, yeah, you're not forcing the ride, but you did force it a little bit.
Can't help it, right?
I tell you what, I felt really strong last week. On the on the practice tables, I felt bloody good. Everyone wanted to have a go at me because it's like they knew I had a good grip, so they just wanted to. Andrew, try not to knock this, okay? Oh yeah, cool. Good stuff. Make sure it's
One
so.
arm wrestle and I'm already pumped.
Yeah, it's. So mind where you tread.
You took creatine? Did you take creatine, yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't help. That doesn't help me enough.
Shall I try?
I need something stronger.
Who's arm wrestling who? So do you want to go?
I'm asking him on the day.
Andrew, so
Yeah?
we'll do a little bit of left, but just a little bit
Left
because
first.
I've got very badly bruised from last week.
Really?
Yeah, because I've got no nerves here, so I feel it the day after.
Are you going to make this an
Because
even
I had
match?
the cancer in me.
What do you mean?
Basically,
You're
it means
better
I've got
than me,
no
ain't you?
feeling there.
So I'm not
So
always
sort of,
thrashing.
so
I
I,
can feel
oh,
some
wow.
left arm,
Hey,
I'll be
Jermaine.
going.
He's
see,
shit talking me,
I'm
Jermaine.
not.
You say he's going to slash me.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah, he's like-
nice. It's possible. Oh, I've noticed Andrew's been working on this, which is great, but now he's losing out on that. So it's like the thing that he was strongest on, he's kind of going the other way a little bit.
Show your thumb. Come on. Oh. Wait. Let's try these there. Yep. Oh dear, Andrew, it's not looking good.
Nice. Oh yeah. Solid, man.
Yeah, I've changed my position a little bit.
We can have a
That's a
referee for
You
this.
cannot hold my fingers that you know as before.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be honest.
I don't know if you know, but before I used to hold this something like this,
Except
but
right.
now
Yeah.
I'm here like up.
It always got different.
Same.
Because it allows you
Really
to
quiet.
get on your hand as well. If you get some players who like to dump their thumb up, but that's because they're so strong through their hook that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But most people, I think it's better to keep your thumb down.
Yeah.
And that I really felt it on my index finger from you.
Yeah.
So that was really good. The pressure was very specific across the top there.
My left is pretty fresh. I've been training hard for you.
Are you taking me the left or the right?
It's the right, so you should be back on the right.
I'm doing the left of the
Oh, I can't hold
No,
that.
you got-
That
say
is
again.
great side pressure.
It's someone
I'm
else.
beaten up
Oh,
on it.
Yeah.
If you've got it.
No, you'll be my first.
Everyone was
Yeah.
absolutely killing it last week. It
I
was
was a fan
brilliant.
of that.
Yeah.
The trouble is, I couldn't arm wrestling anyone on the practice table until after their matches. No one wanted to arm wrestle anyone on the. So there was like the
Yeah,
whole
thanks.
first half of the day, more like a lot of the day, no practice table. You had a few
Got
people
the
in
angle on me
pros
there.
who didn't. There's no point in me trying it. It's them
Must
heavyweights.
have been pulling.
But then once
That
everyone
was
had finished their matches on left, they
what do you
all
mean,
wanted, none of them wanted to do each other. They all wanted to
I've
arm
got
wrestle me. So it's
three
like a
systems
guy.
at home, and I've
Which is
been
like
trying to get
feeling
get
it,
stronger.
man.
You're tired,
Because
yeah.
I knew usually
Not
you
tired,
beat them,
hurt.
right, don't you?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Beyond tired.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel tired.
Over training.
Strained from arm wrestling. It was great because we went from no arm wrestling to too much. It was great. Yeah,
Wanna go on the right or?
yeah.
Wanna go with the left or go?
I'm feeling rough, man. Rough. Oh, I remember there was the videos where you get Daffy's videos. You can hear Andrew in the background.
You're not harnessing Charlie, are you? Because I thought that would be quite an interesting match for you.
Well, he's got someone else apparently.
Yep.
Him and Hassan are going to go against each other at some point. Hassan.
We'll have to get him at some other time.
Yeah, because I think that would be an interesting one.
you're getting so solid. All your strength is down here. You've got such a good lock. You know, I'm only beating you up here, so it's like that's something that is really won't take you long to get. I mean, that's going to be a little bit of improvement, and you won't be movable. It's really good.
I feel like I don't get the proper position. You know, like I feel like the here something.
I'm quite
something
relaxed. Yeah, maybe. Well,
really quickly.
Something
And if I
is
let
wrong.
you,
you know,
I can't- you once you get
it's
there,
partly to do with the way you're putting the
I can't
pressure on.
catch you.
So, in the game, we tend to get people who load up, people who load straight down, which is what I do, and you get people who load forwards. You know. And someone who loads forwards is someone like Oliver. He likes to do his laps. But I like to I like to try and pull my elbow to the pad. I think it's partly because I've got a short arm. I'm always struggling to get to touch. But actually, it's really good for the hand because it means I'm always nice and tight. But it doesn't mean you can't get an angle on me. It just means there's this
You have
pressure in
that
that
insurance,
direction.
right?
You know?
What?
You have
You
best
feel that too?
insurance,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As in,
Yeah.
after you aren't there,
Cool.
Wanna move it? It's okay.
It's all out. Just be careful. I'm gonna save something for when Sam gets here. So, you know, actually, we need to save you for Sam as well because he's slimmed down, but he's really strong. Really strong.
Do we have a
I go top rope.
referee for
You
the
okay for top
match?
rope?
Yeah,
I go top rope.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go. Alright.
Who's
On
going to
the-
be refereeing the arm wrestling?
It'll be a combination. I'll make sure.
Anyone else?
See you on the day. Oh my God.
On the hook you are much stronger, you know. Because on the hook I think the advantage is your shorter hand, isn't it? On the hook.
No, because you long arm. If you post up, I can't hook into you. I have to go over that. Remember that? That's your obstacle. So you have to present that up for me to hook around. If that's up there, I will struggle.
Yeah, sure.
So it's
But
actually
if we are down, like here, well,
down here. You know,
yeah.
that's good for me.
here is good for you.
Yeah.
I think there is no.
Yeah,
Because you can lift that 53. I managed to lift 43.
Tie me up.
43
Yeah.
is
Nice.
probably-
Tell you what, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. But that
I did the
post,
left, so we'll do
it's
one.
not great against other guys with a decent bicep because
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
there's
Mark.
guys who beat me on
Let's
the
get,
bicep.
Jerome to do a ready
So but they have to get me over there. So it's like actually, I feel like what you were doing on the left. Your left has really good side pressure. You could probably do that on my right and probably do you some good. But equally, you don't want to overdo side pressure. It sort of can hurt you. But I'm gonna cut out my thumb. I don't want to lose my thumb for my grip training this week. So
Could you do a ready K class?
yeah.
And then obviously do the
Yeah,
general.
I'll go out for this. All right. So you're in a good position there. Good to go. Nice. Andrew's in a losing position. So, yeah. So Andrew, you're losing any height. So what you want to do, Andrew? The worst position for an Andrew Smith is down here. That's where you always want to be there. You want to get in on, and your body's way over here. You're going to have to move way over. Yeah, and you really got to create a shape. You know, you keep stepping over here for some reason. Try and center, Andrew. Try and center yourself over your pad. A better angle. You keep stepping to the right, Andrew.
Yeah.
Stop stepping to the right. Step to the left. Step to the left. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. It's just a stronger position for you. It's better that I correct both of you, and then you're already going back into that position. Okay? And you've got to pull down on these fingers on the go. When I say go, you're going to push down into his hand, and you're going to come up with the arm. Okay? Ready, go. That's better. again, too much splitting. So you've got to get your height, or he's got a really easy obstacle. Okay, or no obstacle, really, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not getting his position that he wants.
I think on the pulley, you've been really good to practice this because you've improved down there. But your hand, you've lost out at some of that great form on your hand.
Set the pump, and then we'll try and touch up into different. That's the little see if we can do it. High pace as well.
So Andrew,
Yeah.
get your body over so that your arm, because you want the elbow to be over here, you want your body to be over here, yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's looking better. Nice and square. Bit more this way, bit more this way. Yep. Ready to go. That's better.
Yeah, I can't top load.
Can you see that all of that was because your elbow was further over?
Yeah.
Guess I'm a low hand top roller. Don't
Yeah.
go to low hand there.
No, but you know that it can go either
It
way.
depends on the person.
Yeah, well it can go either way.
How do I slip? If I want to go into straps, is it?
Usually it's fully on pronation.
I think I'm meant to
Gonna
just,
jump-
just holding on.
The easiest thing is to jump your thumb. In other words, lose you try and get your thumb out, because otherwise it doesn't matter if you pronate. The other guy's still got hold of you.
Yeah.
So
I just kind of.
you're never going to be able to slip out if you keep your thumb in grip.
Okay. So I need to.
Yeah, you've got to concentrate on your thumb. Everything else will follow.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah, so Andrew, in future, you're going to concentrate on keeping your arm as far over to your losing side as you can get it, and your body is going to come over as far over there as is comfortable for you, yes? Allow the left to straighten you up. That's a good punch, that's good. Nice, you've both got strong position there, so it can go either way. Nice. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's all happening. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we know where
Warmed
we
up
are.
on the right.
So,
I have. Yeah,
okay,
well,
little, just if, Andrew, if you could practice your body position,
Yeah.
always stand, center your body on your pad, your fighting arm should go right to the side here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because then you're over his hand. If you're over there, he can take you right down very easily. Okay.
We'll do some more now.
Should do a little bit of thumbless.
Do you usually get into the straps when you're doing the positions?
Yeah, but
You ever-
imagine like it's normal
End up
arm
in
wrestling,
strap.
but just
Having
cutting
some
out the
super
thumb.
matches in the past.
Yeah.
Just,
And
I need to save my thumb. for
Something that
I'll
gives
probably
me an
do it.
advantage
Oh, really?
depending
Yeah.
who it is.
I haven't, obviously I haven't used it.
Depending who it is,
Yeah.
gives me an advantage.
You've got the ability to do the same as me.
You've got your match with on the left, right? You said.
Left.
Yeah. Do you know what he is? Is he hook there?
I don't know. You find out at the time.
We need to find out. We need to find out beforehand.
So all you're doing wrong is you're not affecting a cut.
We'll just go
So-
for every.
And-
Yeah, it's
and-
very strange. I never tried
Yeah.
that, you know. I find it difficult to.
A lot of people, they hook low. I never hook low, I hook high. The reason I hook high is because then you bring me down, you know? You get the other person to bring down. If I was, because you've got a longer arm than me, if I try and hook down into you, you're already kind of got an angle on me and on my hand. So no, it's better if I can keep up on your hand.
Okay.
Yeah. So same thing as me. All I'm doing is trying to go for a nice high position. Nice and strong. I think a good one is neutral hand, not negative. And imagine how would you hold yourself up? So imagine you're holding yourself up on your arm, a nice strong hand. Yep. And a lot of the
This is our
work
match.
I do on my thumb when I'm arm wrestling is to try and keep that neutral cup. So in other words, I'm trying to get my thumb into such a position that I'm not losing that strong cup.
Yeah.
Okay? Because there is a risk sometimes that you're not as strong out of cup, in other words, engaging your thumb. It's the same thing as thick bar lifting. So in lifting, in arm sport, in grip sport, it's often a lot easier for an arm wrestler to do a thumbless lift than a thumb lift. It engages the arm differently. So
Yeah.
so you're going to carve up nice and high. You're going to flatten out your hand, and you're going to keep a nice strong shape here. Imagine you're hanging off of these hands of yours. Okay? This will really help you position when you're using your thumb as well. And it's good for me because I get to save my thumb for the. That's better. Yeah. Yes. Go. That's it. Now you got me. Oh, nice. Yeah?
Yeah,
Right,
interesting. Yeah, very, very high.
Very high.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So more towards the middle because otherwise you don't want to go too much to my side, otherwise it's too much to an advantage for you, yeah? Try not to drop back on your shoulder, okay? You've got to. That's a lot of people who start out. They tend to drop away. It's almost like a reaction. Try to react from here rather than from here.
Okay.
Yeah. This is your attack only, not reaction.
Okay.
Yeah. That's better. Looking strong. Although you've got enough strength to make me never be able to move you if you get it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, only on top right.
Oh no, I think I honestly think that some things, a little tweak, a little practice, and you'll already be able to stop me even in a hurry. Yeah.
Do the ready go.
No, absolutely not. You're not very good with it. You're right. I feel like your cutting strength is better.
That's what the pillow's all about.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's some popping. That's some popping in your hand.
Yeah, I'm popping.
Wow,
I'm
look at
losing,
that.
Well, I'm losing
Wow.
my definition then.
Fuck yeah, now it's so big.
Oh.
Look at it. You start almost from here.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling it, man. Nice.
Yeah, the right is totally different.
I hope Sam's going to turn up because I can't just. We'll kill each other if we're constantly going. It's like, wow. I've started training my grip again every
There's
day.
trouble with the railways and all that.
Is it? Oh.
I don't know.
You train every day?
They're not on
Yeah, I've been
strike.
training my grip every day again. It's great, you know, but it feels like I'm always in pain, which isn't very nice.
Yeah.
If you train every day, then you don't allow the muscle to recover, do you?
No, but I have to because I'm going to give some recovery time before the King Kong. But I can't afford to stop gains, you know.
But do you gain? I mean,
Yeah.
do you make gain?
Yeah, because it's all tendon strength in grip, and it's nervous engagement. So it's the ability to connect to. It's the ability to do isometric positions, but for very, very small movements. You know, almost isometric. So it's like little tiny things. And if I don't train every day, I lose the ability to.
Activate the muscle.
Yeah. So I'd rather my numbers stay pretty much similar. But I'm getting tired. But if I can keep hitting those numbers, and then as I start to lengthen the rest, nearer the
I
completion,
didn't realise that.
then the numbers will start
Sam's
coming up.
changed so much. I didn't realise that.
So you don't want to. It's not like bodybuilding. You don't want to over-rest. Arm wrestling rest helps because it's obviously really hard on the arm. Grip sport is not hard on the arm. It feels like. It feels like if you lose that aggression with the fingers, then that's worse
You're not
than
competing
if
against
you're a bit
someone
tired.
else.
I mean, I'm just doing grip just for the sake of doing it.
Shall we try a little thumbness on
It
the
says you at
At
the
least you've got the big advantage on me on the left. Ooh.
ready for the ready go.
Oh,
yet.
So the only thing with my left, because it's such a short lever, you're going to need to really work in this direction against me. Yeah? But then you've got such good side pressure against me, isn't it? So good.
question is how to replicate it on the pulley. That's the thing.
Can you feel I've got no
I don't know
side
how to
pressure
get
on my
into
left?
that.
How do you do it?
Zero.
What do you do on the pulley?
Seriously,
You do it from a different angle.
right, I have to hide through, don't I?
Where is it positioned? In the centre.
Yeah. Oh man.
Can you vary the height?
Yeah, very. It's got like big release bumps.
Yeah.
What's the heaviest weight it can take?
That's solid.
You can go over 100.
Really solid.
I
What's the
have
heaviest
them
you
almost the
put on?
same strength. Left is a little bit weaker, but not by much. You know?
I
Maybe
never.
5%.
It's quite sturdy.
Yeah, I think
It goes
muscularly
directly
my
into
left
the
isn't a
soles
lot
here.
weaker,
One, two,
but I don't have the ability to move.
It was
So
made for this thing.
you know, it's the little things like on the right I can go. You know, the left I can't do anything there, so it's like.
Where was it fit on your
It's like there's nothing here. It's so,
Why is that? I mean,
Yeah, well, I've
it's
got-
the chest, isn't it?
there's no nerves. So the muscles are there, but they don't know. I can't feel them. So it's like I can't.
Activated.
Yeah, I have to sort of really concentrate. It's possible, but it's like I have to like. You know, it's not good for competition because they have to be, you know, like this. Whereas if I really concentrate, I can get it to work. But in a competition, you don't get to really go, you know.
You don't have that
No,
time,
no,
yeah.
no. Also, I found out I can't put my hand up, which doesn't help. That's as far up as I can put my hand.
Really?
Yeah.
No. It's blocked, stuck in it. Wow.
You pull up, that's as high as I can put my hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a complete crap
Oh,
hand.
damn it.
But I can put my hand sideways,
hold it a
so,
little bit.
so I can affect a hook sideways
Too much
if
pressure on
I'm
the
like
arm.
this. But then,
Because, like,
of course,
a
how
lot
do I
of
then
strain
get
on the
out,
arm.
you know?
Does it feel
This one, at least I can put my
I feel
hand
like
up,
a sharp pain down my bone.
so that helps.
On this one, it don't go that much.
No,
It
no,
clamps
it
on
doesn't go up
muscle
much.
pain. It's just like the
So,
stress
people
of the
think-
bone.
90 degrees.
Yeah, I
pull
can't
too
do
hard.
that.
Well, it's
A
like I
lot
was
of
holding
people
it, I
think
thought,
I'm good
okay,
at
and
hook,
then
but the
you did a
fact is
little
I've got
surge and you went out.
Strong bite.
a very open hook. I've not got a
I mean, I'm
very
trying to get my
deep
biceps
hook.
stronger because it's quite
So
exactly
it's sort of,
smoothness and
Yeah,
bicep.
I've got fairly strong bicep. I wouldn't say it's my bicep. I would say I've got a good, strong
I feel
forearm.
so much stronger than I am.
Because
You
my
shouldn't-
bicep
Where
isn't
do
as
you
strong as
come
you think.
from?
You can outcurl me,
well, I do at the
guaranteed.
moment.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
muscularly, you
Yes,
can
yeah.
easily open me up if you get the angle
Like
on me.
20 minutes in here.
It's all in here.
Yeah,
It's not a surprise. I mean, I'm a
Not
grip
really.
athlete. Everything's in here.
20 minutes on here.
I'm a
My
forearm.
further feel good.
First feel
Let's
less.
try and
Yeah,
come
Would you
together.
go?
No, but it's close to where I live. That's
It's
a-
not
I'll
one
try
of
and
our
hook in and
Or is it not? But that's close to my house. It's in close by.
Do you go to any gym at all?
I do,
Yeah, I
yeah.
tend to do
Where?
this way.
yeah.
That's the side, yeah.
It's mixed strength.
Yeah.
It's very small. It's not a big leisure centre or anything like that.
Well, you
I've got
depend.
nothing to go on.
Basically, it's probably the biggest
yeah, that was
leisure
good.
centre with swimming pool.
That was good. Almost
Not
lost
one of
it.
ours.
Oh no, it didn't.
Almost. The
We'll,
first one was
we'll make
super
sure you're
really-
still really strong for
Why
when
is-
sound
why is
turns
it
up.
cheating on your right?
Yeah.
I need a break.
Oh, but
Then
at
we
least
know.
you warmed up.
Whatever I can get.
You warm me up
Super.
and I like. Well, I warm you up and you'll beat him.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I should give you an angle on your arm. Maybe a bit better. So straight up.
I want to save some
Start, yeah.
energy for
Yeah, go.
Show knuckles.
Oh no. That's going nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Could you do a ready go, please? Am I right?
Okay.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's all
He's right. It's a lot more difficult.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a lot.
But you can see he's automatically putting his arm in the
Yeah,
right
he's in a
position.
much better position.
Well, he's in better habits.
Yeah.
So it's like on the left, he keeps forgetting.
Yeah. On
It's
the
not-
right, I can't get my coordination
Yeah,
cups too quickly.
I don't think it's because he's a lot stronger than his right, but he's got really
Connection.
good habits. So he doesn't. It's like he automatically goes into good position.
Yeah.
So can you do the same thing? Way up here. You're gonna get as far as you can
Yep.
on your own arm. You've really got to get that connection, and try and almost pull out here.
Oh, you want to
Yeah. So you don't have to physically put. You need to put the pressure on so you can hold your your wrist at a parallel position here. Yeah. That means you're protecting your whole wrist. Andrew's already doing that. See? Looking good. So stay there. A bit more towards Andrew. Stay there. There. Yeah. Ready go. Yeah. Can you see why you need to climb up on this side?
Yeah.
Because it's all on this side you need to. So elbow way forwards, get close to your arm, close to your elbow, get up on your arm. Because if it's fine to sink down if you've got an amazing post, but you don't post, so get up on your arm. Get the whole lot up. Think about this wrist here, it's going to be trying to come up in this direction, yeah? Yeah? And that's going to be coming down into his hand. See, so it's a counterintuitive, I know, but okay, so wait for the ref to correct you, yeah? Keep that pressure on. A bit more towards Andrew, please. Yeah, that's looking good. Ready go. That's better. But you can see he's only caught you up on this side.
Yeah.
So if you can open that up a little, you're.
Yeah.
You can see he kind of got you locked up.
My pronation is my left hand.
So that's why if you fight up in here without doing that literally, you fight up here, the setup.
Yeah.
And it means that you open him up.
I need to get.
Yeah. That's something Dan Thomas taught me years ago, the old the guy who founded this club. So it's very much about putting the pressure into the lower side of your hand set up, especially if you pronate. If you're going for pronation. It'll also give you room for cutting in on the hook. It gives you volume. Yeah. That's all right. My left.
We're going to be beat with the sound catcher.
Hurts mine as well.
Yeah, we're going to be a bit. Oh, this is the problem last week. It was really fun, but we had again. I had to wait for everyone to finish on the right arm before they wanted to arm wrestle me.
Yeah.
And so what it meant was that a lot of the big guys wanted to see how it felt on my arm. But it was, I loved it. It was great fun. But it did mean that it would be like, oh yeah, you know, they wanted to feel my grip. And then it's like, oh okay, that's great. I can't go any further. You might as well go for it. But I'm still proud, so I still hold on. And then they, you know, so it's like, I mean, it wouldn't be very sportsman of me, like, if I just let go. You know, it wouldn't be, it's better to give them something to fight on, isn't it?
Did you have to pay to park?
Nope. It's a pub.
Well, it was in the town centre.
No, it's a pub. It's not in the town centre, is it?
What question for you later after? But it's basically how to initiate, get into a hook.
Well, there's two ways. It depends on which.
Like
so
I seem to struggle to get into. I want to get into the person's bicep.
this is our high hook, so I'm trying to create some volume here. So I've got something to hook down into. So go. So I'm basically pushing down my hook into there, but I'm trying to keep my hook here. But I'm trying to keep my cup.
And then you're forcing it in with your thumbs, your lower fingers.
Do this sideways. Oh, by the way, if he re-grips, that's when you re-grip. Don't re-grip on. So wait till he re-grips. Yeah, you getting me?
Now I post the grip. What implement do you feel you'll do well?
I feel like I'll do well in none of them.
Have you not done it?
I've done
Yeah,
it.
it's
Practiced
played
a
around,
few,
but-
not. It's still uncharted territory.
And there's things I was starting off really crapping in grip. I mean, the only reason I had a good start, sort of, because I've been trying to exercise my grip since about 1994. But the trouble is, I didn't know what I was doing. So by the time I actually did my first competition.
Did you bring any of the implements in the program or not?
Not today, no. No, I knew my hand's going to be knackered. Oh man, that fumble fine shit.
Andrew,
Yeah.
do you mind if I just we're not pulling. I just want to
Just
practice
this,
that, see if I can
I've been
get
trying to pinch block, you know, really cram my thumb up into that block, you know. So there's a thing called the flask. It's like this. You imagine you're trying to lift it like this. So you have to cram your thumb up there, and then the pressure's like getting right down the side of your thumb because your hand's putting pressure on it, just like, you know. I imagine blocks are good for stability if you train them, you know, for arm wrestling. How many arm wrestlers like doing proper good grip exercises? Very few. They'll do a few Mazurenko things. Very few of them. They'll buy grippers even though should be the last thing on the list. Grippers aren't very useful because it works the inside of the hand only. Most of your work as an arm wrestler should be at this end of the hand.
You're going to tie me up.
That's good for a bit of defence maybe. But look, if I'm wanting to hook, I'm not closing that up. I'm trying to create volume so that I've got something to hook into. Otherwise it's like, otherwise if I'm tight, I'm way up against your forearm. All you have to do is post. It's like, just going into your forearm, you know. But no, I want to get out into you, you know. Shall I? Oh, I was going to say I could try and call Sam, but my phone's literally taped to the post.
I can message him if you want.
Yeah, just I'm worried I'm going to be so knackered. He's going to
He's
think,
on his
hey,
way.
this Jerome, he's got no power. You know, it's like, wow.
Let's go on biceps a little bit. Let's see what
Oh, low down, yeah, we can do that.
Least expect it.
Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Yeah.
But use it to the advantage.
Okay. You get a better bicep than me.
Is it?
Yeah. My strength is in my forearm. I've got a good bicep, it's just not the best.
Why when you hook I have no chance?
Yeah, I feel that up.
Because it's all up here. You know, the hook is
Put a strap.
it's a combination. Whereas a bicep curl is one thing. You know. So if you isolate just my bicep,
Yeah.
See how that
you know, I'm not terrible on the bicep, but a lot of people will beat me on it. So it's like I have to make sure I can lose it up here.
You use your side pressure as well, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Give it a go.
Use everything you can. You know.
Let's try one.
Slowly, we're not doing.
Well, high up or low?
Like I don't know. What do you mean higher?
Well, low is isolating my bicep. So now it's just your bicep against my bicep.
Alright. And
High
back.
up, like before, I've got a chance of using the whole thing, whole
What?
game.
Like this?
Yeah, I mean, if we're high up,
Yeah.
I get to use all that forearm
Then
strength, you know.
you'll
Like
see
this
if
now,
you
Yeah, so now I can beat you
Okay.
very easily. But down there, you're isolating just my bicep.
Okay. Let's do the higher.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
If it
okay.
was a left match, I'd have to.
You're eager.
Right hand would just.
Yeah. So you need to get your high hand as well, otherwise you're going to be too much on my side. It's too easy for me.
They're both.
Yeah.
I guess you're used to it.
Okay.
Do you feel there's nothing on my bicep? It's all up here.
Probably need to work on the cup on the left.
Yeah, I feel like I don't,
position,
my position is.
you know how
I
my
don't
guy,
feel like it's very.
you lock down my cup straight away.
Yeah.
And I'm
Can you see my
I'm in
hand
that position
sideways?
on
You
the
should
start.
be doing
When
the
you're
same
on my
thing.
left, I feel like I
Sideways.
have better.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've got something to hook into.
Better.
Otherwise you're fully hooked where you're going to go.
Direction you're pulling in.
Yeah. I want to be here so that I've got something to hook into. If I'm already over here,
Yeah.
you're already opening me up.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Oh,
Yeah. Like this. So,
Straight.
just
Oh,
like that,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's try again.
Yeah, create some volume and some height. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's going to hurt my hand. Oh, yep. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was better. That hurt. That was much better. Oh, yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if I want to do it again now. That hurt.
This time I focused on like kind of this point here.
Yeah. high up.
Yeah. Whereas before I was focused on this point.
Yeah, the trouble is that any sideways is not efficient, you know. And if you're there, then I've got an angle on you.
I'm already in the losing position, yeah?
It's going to be up here. And you've got,
I,
I've got further to push you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this time last time I pushed like this, yeah?
Yeah, you know,
This time I push like this.
yeah, a bit of a post, and then you have to push from the high position.
Yeah, a little bit high, and then
From the high position.
this kind of.
Yeah.
Whereas before I was hit.
Well, again, I know I repeat myself a lot, but this whole high hook position, high top roll position, it's got an advantage because the other guy isn't able to use all of his arm. So you're trying to really concentrate high up on that hand and wrist of it.
Okay. Yeah. My hand is fucked.
Yeah. Might have to wait till let's enjoy. Let's coach them a little. Yeah. Oh.
I kind of wish I had super match on the left now.
Oh.
But I've got something to aim for.
Well, this is it. But look, you could do some bands. You know, practice this.
I've got the pulley and everything. I'm training twice a week.
But think about this volume.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's got all this. He's straight on your hand there. You've got to get away from his hand down here. Yeah. Otherwise you're in trouble. Keep this strength and you don't jump forwards immediately. Okay. So in other words, start with your wrist down. Yeah, and then you climb up. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's got a very natural angle. Can you see how easy that is to open you up?
I actually find it quite comfortable on my left.
Comfortable is not
It's the
necessarily
wrong
good.
step, yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's comfortable. No, you need to be
More pressure on this hand.
over here. Get that high. You open up down here a bit. That's looking stronger, yeah? Okay. So more towards Andrew, please. Yeah. There you go. When Ed, do you see regrip here? That's the time that you regrip, when you climb. You climb when he climbs, because it means that it negates any advantage he tries to get against you, okay? So you've got to really feel each other's hands, feel for when the other guy's breathing, the other guy's trying to make a move.
He's definitely different on the setup. I feel much more flat on my right when I feel more pressure, cut. I feel like he's engaging and getting straightened out by the left.
His whole position's a little bit low on his left. You need to get up on your hips. Up on your hips. You want your body to be way over. Way over. Okay. So does that make sense? Yeah. Get a better angle on. So tighten up. Also, you're automatically in a pull down position on it.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of a low pull down.
Yeah, I'm dragging.
So that's because that's your strength on it. So it doesn't mean that you've got the same strength on the other arm. So it would be wrong for me to train you the same on both arms. So you know, in this case, I can see that Andrew needs to be tightened up here in order to use this.
Yeah, he's not engaging his cup as well.
Yeah. You see you're opening out here. Yeah. You're going to cut down into him. Yeah. Okay. This way. This way. This way. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There we go. All right. So you're going to have a right hand match. It's going to be interesting.
It's different, yeah. I need to train for it. Funny enough, on my list and everything, my right is actually stronger. I think it's...
Yeah, it's just technique.
Yeah,
you probably do have the strength on the other right arm. It's just, it's a bit like, you know, if you've got a stronger bicep than me, but if you can't engage it, then you know where's it going to go?
You don't know.
You've got to engage the whole thing. That's why a lot of the time, you know, the best guys at the moment, not necessarily Devon. He loves his angles. Elmas is almost like a small person. He creates this like a slim person. He creates, well, he's slim. but he creates this volume. He's got this flexibility. You want to be more square on. You know, there's no point in you trying to make all that shape up when you've got all the strength up here that you need to be isolating. So concentrate. Honestly, the best exercise you could possibly do is on your chin up bar. You know, just and thick towels, whatever, sideways hand, blocks. You know, like imagine these rock climbing. That's really good for you.
We have the very thing at the bottom of the garden. You can have a go.
Yeah, you can have a go.
Yeah.
Shall we have a look at that?
Yeah.
Whilst you guys are doing your
I'll
thing.
just measure Sam, see if he needs a lift.
It is on even ground, that's why I put them things underneath.
I don't want to do that at the moment. So, if you can set something up, look up on YouTube, Travis Badger, hold up like this. I don't know if you still have it, this is a long time ago, but they use that video and sort of up here. He's not doing anything, he's holding it. Just going to stop this for the moment. I'll tell you what, I'll be careful of this, but 30, 40, 50, a lot. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be worse than both of you, so it's like...
Because you are tired.
No, I'm always going to be worse. Really bad on
How big is the fingers?
Yeah, the tiny hand. Yeah, you're always going to beat me on the crusher, every time. It's
Okay,
the one
that's-
thing that... Yeah, maybe that's enough, Andrew. Yeah, we'll see. It's alright. See how that feels. It's going to be I gave Andrew that yellow plate. He's never given me anything, ever. I've never given him a t-shirt, hat, you know.
He gave you the opportunity to practice.
Yeah, he never get so much as a happy Christmas from Andrew, but never mind. He only ever thinks of Andrew. He didn't ask anyone how they did last week.
How did they do?
You're going to need a carabiner, Andrew. Oh, now you're asking, great.
You won it.
Okay, so I don't know. Hassan, he came like 5th or 6th, something like that. But there was a big open tournament. Actually, wasn't no? Hang on, I'm thinking of the previous competition. I don't know. No, I mean he got a good pin. There was the one of the guys who beat him. He wasn't easily walked over. If that makes sense. But I think he's getting close. You know, he's going to get better. So it's not going to be thumbless lift. It's going to be with the thumb. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to make a bit more height on the left.
20, 30 kilos? 20,
Interesting. So
40 kilos there, yeah?
well, if he can't do it, I certainly can't do it on my left. Can you move a little out of the yeah. So this, I don't think I can do on my left. Oh no. Oh. So that will be, it's about 3.
Only one way to find it.
43.
Alright. Yeah, maybe 41, 42, maybe. That's not a lot of weight. It's pretty pathetic as I'm struggling with that. Considering my best is like...
Yeah, but if there was a smaller handle, then you'll beat everyone. So.
Yeah, but I mean, no. Even on small handles, I was saying.
No?
Yeah, I'm not great.
Like if you know, like
40.9. That's terrible, isn't it? For me?
like if it's a normal bar, normal.
Yeah,
Lifting
but
bar.
again, I mean, I don't think there's any thick bar there. I don't think there's any what's it called? I don't think there's any monkey grip kind of a event that I'm going to be beating everyone on. You're in front of the camera, Andrew.
You should keep the hand straight or bent a little bit.
It depends on whether you've got a good cup. I would say fairly straight for most people. Yeah. Really difficult on the thumb, isn't it? See, it will straighten up, won't it? Nice. Yeah.
Yes, it's moving, huh?
Yeah. But then you made the, but then I think the circus dumbbell you managed, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, so
I think only with the right one, not the left.
yeah. What do you think? Another of these?
Another 10 maybe?
It's only 2.5 kilos.
More.
Yeah. Okay. 5 kilos. It's about 45. Right. Yeah. I don't think there's many more slick handles. I think it's probably the best one to train on in a way. But then, I mean, I still believe in training on the competition equipment. Oh. That's rubbish, is it? My thumb is busted. Can't be-
If it was at the beginning, then Walla would be.
Yeah, but look, I'd rather train every day and be knackered and then get to the competition and be really strong
Yeah.
than show off every day and be like, hey, look, I can lift loads. But I mean, I reckon you can pile loads on that. I wasn't coming to you, I was talking on me. You know, I don't want to be 100% until 1 or 2 weeks before. the
Okay,
competition.
sorry, yeah. I didn't realize that.
Oh, Andrew, do you want to have a go on that?
Yeah.
You know, I'm used to it. You know, this very the grip is
In the competition, which way is it, under or over?
over,
Oh.
and you need a decent height on the lift. Okay, it's only like an 8-inch lift. Yeah, I reckon maybe almost 8. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Weirdly, on the crusher, Andrew's personal best is about the same as mine. So it's not quite the same as
Even
that.
though we're right stronger than we're left.
Right, yeah.
I can feel the pain in the
Oh yeah, that's what I'm feeling at the moment, yeah.
What it is.
No, it's fine, you managed to lift, so do you want another 2.5 for you guys?
Yeah.
We can take one out and you.
I don't need to.
Oh, you don't want to lift it, no?
This tonight I'm going to be lifting and killing myself anyway, so
Alright.
it's not a problem.
Okay. What do you have here?
We're making up some time for 20 minutes until he picked up Stan. We go.
2.5? 2.5?
Did Sam call from the station? Because what we needed was him to call before he got there, so that
Yeah.
otherwise it's like Sam's going to be waiting around.
1 or 2?
Try one first.
Try 1 first, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be very, very strong for King Kong. So it's like, it's gonna be like Marcus. It's gonna probably be my best week in the year, but So maybe after the competition I'll see how I feel.
Nice.
Andrew, if you could stand over there. Thank you. I mean, I'll edit it anyway, I'll just get it. Nice.
That's
bit-
almost max.
Yeah, a little bit more height would be good. Get through that elbow, you know. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
One more. That one?
It's going to be like, oh god, that's going to be
It's
awkward.
like 50 now, yeah?
Yeah, at
With
least.
this one.
then.
Oh, this is smaller.
Yeah, put these on. Hang on, we've got these. Put these on. I was a bit disappointed, like Andrew said, hey, I've got some new weights, and I thought, yay, finally he's got some metal weights. No.
Yeah, how good? You want?
All my 1-inch plates I've had since the 90s, so but
Wow.
yeah.
Nice. You're really strong on this lift.
Yeah, it's really, it's going to be good points for him on the day.
Would you get points on the weight or what?
Well, by points, I mean you're going to get a higher weight on it.
Will any records be broken?
Probably not by me.
I mean, by anyone?
Yeah, but someone probably in America, or probably Tanner Merkel's going to be.
I mean,
beating
at our
him.
location.
No. Well, actually, it depends on who turns up. If Lane Snoop wanted to come last year and then didn't,
Gonna go on it?
it's no point in me doing it. But Lane Snoop will beat the record. It's just that he doesn't compete very often, so it's like he never answers
What
messages.
country does he come?
He's British, but he's like Nathan Holly in that no one ever sees him. Think straighten up and use that thumb. Really use that fingertips and thumb. Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
on my limit.
No, you can get it. Come on, bit of
Get
aggression.
it.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, there's no hissing in grip.
No, thank goodness. Because like, you know,
Try not to let it spin.
we should have special glasses, goggles with little windshield wipers on them for when we're arm wrestling Andrew.
What do you call them? Rattlesnake goggles.
Protection.
It could be handed out as a joke to people. It'd be hilarious. And they could have a rattlesnake on the handle. It'd be really- I think that's the most I've seen Andrew laugh. That's brilliant. Come on, height. Come on. Boom. Come on. Boom. Come on.
Yes.
Wow, that's almost.
Yeah, you did it. Well
That
done.
was great. Oh, that's
You
brilliant.
reach your limitation.
No, I think he's got a bit more in the tank. You're going to do a row, okay? Get it with that elbow.
You put pressure on the
Thumb.
fingertips?
Fingertips and thumb, yeah. Cup, really.
Had it been thumbless, I might have got it.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, we could try it, thumbless. Yeah. Well, let's see how it goes, thumbless. With the thumb underneath. Well, you've got it already. Well done. Do you want to try
A
it?
little bit higher.
Yeah, do you want to try it thumbless?
Ah, I don't think I can. I'll try. Let me try with the left this weekend.
Yeah. My calf, goodness, you know that. If Sam's wondering why we're all weak today, it's because Marion's been teaching me properly.
Yeah. No.
No, it's good for Sam. He can feel really, really invincible.
Where are you from?
Romania.
Where are you at the moment? Where have you come to here?
Faro. Harrow-länder?
My mother's side are from Moldova, which is next to Romania, and Ukraine.
Which part of Harrow?
Center?
My nan was in Harrow until she was 96 and a half, same age as the Queen when she died. Yeah.
Whoa.
Always lived in Harrow. Well, she moved to Harrow with my mum, obviously, like in the 50s or 60s, something like that.
Harrow and Welster.
Yeah, yeah. Harrow on the Hill, near Harrow on the Hill. She used to be in North Harrow, and then she on Headstone Lane. Do you know Headstone Lane?
Yeah.
Well, that's where my nan used to live, and then she moved to Harrow on the Hill. Yeah, you know what? The Armfest competition.
Yeah.
The Armfest event. I'm gonna do. Everyone will have the chance to beat the world record officially on the Mazurenko handle. Not Mazurenko, on the Celericop handle. I'm gonna make sure it's an official thing. So maybe Tom Holland will have a chance of beating the record. It will be really cool if someone does.
For
And
his
it'll be
weight
for the
category,
weight, yeah. I mean, I'm rubbish on the tablet.
Oh, I think it's about 50 here, no?
Yeah, that's a lot at least. Do you want to weigh it? Actually?
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's a lot, man. So down. Yeah. 52.3. So it's just a bit under my circus dumbbell. Yeah.
Andrew said you wanna thumbless.
I'll try it and see what happens.
Wow, I'd be.
I can't guarantee it.
Yeah, I'd be impressed. I mean, that would be really good if you can do it. Incidentally, both of Andrew and me have lifted more than this with the normal grip before. But we used to not go against strong arm wrestlers. So we were always really strong with our grip, you know, and now it's like we're always knackered. Go for it. Oh, you got some air. A bit of aggression through his fingertips, you're going to be there. Yeah, nice. Should we do a bit of a half penny here? So that's massage my ego.
You have it with you?
Yeah, he's got one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Need less weight for that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're not going to. I mean, considering the world record's only 21.8, it's definitely less weight than that.
Have you not seen the half penny before?
I think
Yeah.
I've seen one, yeah.
Yeah, I think you managed like 10 kilos or something, didn't you? So you did pretty well. Oh, you've tried it before, I'm sure.
No, I haven't.
No?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised. Well, okay, well this is what I'm famous for. I've got the world record, 21.8 on that.
21.8.
Yeah.
That's what they called you.
Yeah, half penny king. So this weight I might be able to lift 17 kilos. So if you get out of the way of the camera, Andrew, thank you. So this is. You get a bolt. Do you have the bolt?
It's in there.
Nice. Okay, so this is a very heavy weight, but I might be able to lift it.
It's here.
Nice.
He's here.
That was bloody quick. Yeah, so you won't be able to lift that.
What if I would?
Hey! We're all knackered. Oh, man. Yeah, we just.
I didn't know from workout the other day, so I'm so sorry as it is. You're right.
Have you been here before?
No,
No, actually, no. So,
So this is Smithysville. If you look at
Smithysville.
Smithysville,
The
this is
The
my
Magic
language door.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
I feel like I cannot
So I'm
lift
filming what we have.
1 kilo from.
We're just doing half penny because it's what I do.
Oh no.
But then we're going to go back to 2 tables and make sure they're both in shot. So I think you need to take some weight off because to lift that would be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying that.
No, because this is, you know, this should win any competition in the world.
Wow.
Oh, knackered.
Tried it once and I got I think like 8 or 9 kilos at the heaviest.
Well, my record's 21.8.
As you do.
Oh, my thumb's knackered. Marion is amazing. We've been really tearing it up on the arm wrestling table. Oh no, let's go to less crazy work. Actually, oh no.
10 kilos maybe, yeah?
You know, I had to vouch for the
Hey,
fact I
that's
managed to
nice.
lift this just as you're turning up. But I got one lift and then I'm knackered. Halfpenny
Have you
is
been to Drones Place?
10 kilos is probably too
Have you
much
been to
for
Drones
most
Place
people.
for training before?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably.
Last time I went there was February.
Yeah.
Quite a while ago. That's where I tried the half penny.
So the most anyone's ever lifted is actually, I've managed in training 22.7 kilos. There's 2 people in the world who ever lifted 22 or above, me and Juha Harju in
Oh, damn.
Finland. Yeah. Most people, if you're in your life, if you ever lift over 16 kilos, you're going to be right up there with, the top guys in the world. 18 kilos is like, it's like the Ron Barth of arm wrestling. It's
Yeah.
that rare space up there who lifted more than 18 kilos. The magic number's 20, but then we're talking about 3 or 4 people.
Well, that's mad impressive in itself.
So you've not been here before.
No, never. Only Drones
This is
Place.
my castle.
So yes, I haven't done it yet. So 9. This is about just over 10 kilos. So let's see how you feel with that. So,
Nice and easy.
yeah. So technique. You want the power to go up through here. If that makes sense. So you're pulling up through the thumb, and it's very much like that.
Might be too much, I don't know
I
yet.
genuinely feel knackered. I've been, because of we've got like our equivalent of the World Championships coming up next month,
Yeah.
and I've been training every day, and I just feel pain now every day. But it's going to be paying off, because then that maybe
Just about my limit there.
his best is like 12 kilos, so actually he's
Oh,
really
wow.
bloody good. On a good day, you can do amazing.
10 kilos?
Yeah, it's just over 10. If you can get over 10, you're over average. You've
I think
got
the
strong.
most I've done is about 8.
Right. I mean, strong guys in the gym will struggle with that.
Oh yeah. It's very deceiving.
Yeah. I mean, my left hand. This time last year, I did a challenge where. Yeah. So this time last. That's the cameras on.
Oh.
Yeah. But this time last year, I did a challenge where who can do the most added up, left and right.
Oh yeah.
So I managed to get over 19 on the left.
Oh, wow.
I can't get anywhere near that now. It's like now it's like maybe 16, 17 on a good day on my left. But again, if I
It's still
stop,
impressive though.
yeah, if I stop arm wrestling, forget it. Give me a few weeks and I'll be really. Go on.
How's
Because we're gonna set up now that you're here. We'll set
That's
up the
what
arm
I'm gonna
wrestling.
come
the weight cut going?
It's pretty bad to be honest. I'm way
Not
overweight.
gonna lift.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe a bit too much chalk. It's not the best chalk. Yeah, it wants to, doesn't it? Yeah, try your right.
Close,
yeah.
but not that. My right's probably gonna be worse, to be honest.
Why?
The left's stronger.
On the halfpenny? How do you know?
But they didn't move last time I tried.
Oh, okay. So,
Yes, doesn't want to budge there.
oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Is your match with Dubs on the left?
Thank God for that, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Oh well. You
Can I try?
managed, yeah.
Yeah, no, my right, even in arm wrestling, is a lot worse. Don't know why, I'm right-handed.
Yeah, but it's like Andrew used to be better on his left in arm wrestling, and he used to be better in grip on his left hand.
big.
No, because
He needs to be quarter penny.
Juha Harju's
How much is
as big as a door. He used to hold all the records on this, and his
Oh, yeah.
hands completely, totally twice my size. But you know, it's not a hand size thing. It's a who practices it thing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Ooh, these. They're my favourite.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 10.6. Okay, that's
Go on,
actually
go
quite
for
a
it.
lot of weight,
Cheers.
to be fair.
Oh, these
Oh,
are-
I did it.
Yeah, well done, man. Yeah. Let's set the tables up. So,
Yeah.
what I'll do, I'll set it up again so we can see both. So we did.
I'm back.
It's now that you come here, you can look really ridiculously unbeatable because we're all pretty tired now.
Well, hopefully.
Well, it's like Marion's so strong. We've been trying everything, and it's like.
Hey,
What's your
Sam.
name?
Sam. Yeah, nice
Mario.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sam, who you could have met him not that you have, but you could have met him 6 months ago, and you would not recognise him.
Yeah, I didn't realise until yesterday. Sam,
During the match.
His first match.
He's like way heavier.
I thought that
yeah.
was someone else.
Yeah.
Well,
Until
the whole
yesterday,
weight
I was
class
like-
above.
Yeah.
I had a ponytail halfway down my back.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't realise.
You're probably better off for it, aren't you? Do you feel?
100%, yeah. In most lifts, I'm stronger now, so.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
cool.
didn't lose any muscle mass. It was just.
No, and
mostly
in
fat,
arm wrestling, it's good if you're lean, strong,
Yeah.
lean power.
You too.
So Andrew, could you get the?
Oh,
Could
we
you
have
guys
another
get the
smash.
table over here?
I was gonna go.
Why is it better to be lean?
You want lean muscle rather than, you don't want to just be big for the
I mean, it
sake
doesn't
of
matter
it.
for you. You'll be in the.
Yeah, you're going to be.
100
But if you can, you're really
yeah.
you're really strong. If you can lose
10
weight,
kilos maybe more.
slowly lose weight. It's
There's
pretty-
95.
I think it really matters more in the lower weight
86.
classes, having the unnecessary weight.
95 over.
Maximum. So it's 105, 95, 86, and then 75.
Oh yeah. Drop to 8.
So Sam, you're 100. You're fresh.
Well, I came in, so I've done a lot of stuff the other day. I tried to be alright today.
I tell you how bad my thumb is. We were just doing thick bar lifts, and I was 10 kilos under, 15 kilos under my best.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Do you want to warm up actually? Sorry.
We did, yeah.
Oh my god.
So we did a lot of the wrist bench. I tend to
Oh yeah.
use the wrist bench a lot recently. So I've done my handing quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good for the thumb. Really
Yeah,
good.
definitely.
Wrist is killed.
How are you doing?
My wrist actually is just my sore right now. So
Yeah.
I've got my
You're
making
gonna
fine.
do dirty
Feeling
tricks?
right
I
down
bet.
there.
And do all kind of
They
dirt.
Well, what's your
secrets
weight?
I don't know.
75.
75.
Tell you what, that's such a stacked class now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wow, there's some good
I would
guys.
stay in the 84, but.
Are you going to do the pros or try it? You're allowed to.
Have you been honest when I've been gone?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna.
Yeah.
It's such a
When
nice
I was away,
experience
did you
just
honestly
to try.
go right?
When was you
Let's go.
away?
I just drove to pick up Sam. Did you honest?
You was on the half penny and
Oh, so you didn't? Because I would feel a bit nice.
wasn't that
Oh, nice.
fucking
Yeah.
heavy weight?
That hurts.
Are you doing? Wait. Are you going to keep pulling?
Oh.
Because you don't want to get
I
tired.
haven't
Do
missed.
it
The first time I came to yours, my thumb was like so sore. You got such a
You don't want to get
pinch.
tired.
Yeah. I mean, we were trying a bit of thumbness, weren't we? Just to
The arm
sort of
wrestling a bit
save our
first,
thumbs
I
because
think.
we
Yeah.
just.
You might get your hand and get that.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, what a strong. Oh, that was really dodgy on my arm there. Ow. I'm having to like pull so much out just to get any purchase on it. That's such a strong hand for such a slim arm. It's really deceptive.
That's arm wrestling for you.
Oh yeah, good. Oh yeah, you got me.
There's only one thing that could need.
Wrap us up. Did you try stuff on the right?
Not on the right.
Nice.
I mean, my left arm feels a lot better than my right. Like, I still don't feel fully connected with the right.
Oh, I wouldn't even try on my left against the other mate. Worse.
That's why I've only competed left at the moment.
Yeah, that would be pretty pointless for me, wouldn't it?
It's going to be interesting on the day, Andrew. Have you seen the medals?
Yeah, see.
They look quite nice, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's long,
Oh,
yeah, Joanne, those medals look really nice, by the way.
thank you. I've been
Very
working on
nice.
those. Yeah.
Who's casting them?
They were made in Pakistan out of brass, and I've the labels for the grip they made,
Oh yeah.
but I've done the labels for the arm wrestling. So
Who's
Just-
actually making them?
Alright, Andrew, do you want to
What?
fight then, since it's your side?
he's I call him. Oh, what's he called? He only ever contacts me for business. It's not like he's one of these people who, you know, it's like it's nice to get friend requests, but quite frankly,
Won't go any.
usually I only accept friend requests if someone's got history.
See what
Yeah.
happens.
If it's just a face, forget it. this guy, all these friends I know, but actually I'm pleased because actually he's done some good stuff. He does proper weightlifting, like belts,
Using it
boxing
to my
belts,
advantage.
all that sort of thing. How to get around that wrist? Oh, I don't
Not
know.
giving any secrets
Try something
away.
else. I'm going to try a little bit more relaxed. Thumb, give my thumb a break. Just sitting up on me.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Man? You do a ready to go?
I'm not good at that, I don't know.
Oh my
just say
God.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just no blood left. Ow!
You wouldn't really let me climb though, my thumb was stuck down there.
Yeah.
Really difficult to climb.
Side and then under the table. Just say ready to go.
I think I'm going to get Marion on you.
It's always
next.
nervous against you, like
Ready,
when
go.
you get to here.
Oh, I'm so much pain. Do you want to try thumbless? This is my thumb is.
Yeah, how's that gonna work?
So you just do that.
Yeah, go again.
Ow.
Straight on the wrist.
Yeah.
Wrist. Ready, go!
That's definitely a weird one.
I think I'm using it to my advantage.
So you need to, like that.
Yeah.
Don't grip up like that.
Yeah, kind of.
I think I'm
you-
using
Because
the
otherwise,
strength to
I'm
my
on top of
advantage.
My pronation.
Sounds weird.
Definitely awkward.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, there's two ways you can do thumbless.
Ready,
and
go.
it's great exercise. You grip up low to isolate the bicep.
Well, that's just like a really steep hook, really.
Yeah.
Too much
Or in my case, I like going high up.
My right, my left.
It exercises everything, but gives the thumb a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Try.
This is absolutely
I can't-
wasted.
Keep it high. Try it. Yeah. Like, keep it high and go on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Ready, go!
You've got me.
Yeah. Almost there.
I can't hook. I'm terrible at hook. I'm really terrible. I don't have the side pressure.
Just soften you up for
Yeah.
Marion.
Ready.
Because
Very
even
light
though
just
he's probably
dead-
muscularly
dead
stronger than you,
Right.
you've got the edge on wrist strength. I
Yeah.
think.
Go.
He's not quite all connected yet. He needs a little bit more time.
So I beat you on the left, but you beat me on the right.
No worry. Oh, nice. Woo.
Left to spin.
Then if you need to make those.
Although you're stronger on the left, so I'm
My right definitely feels a bit like clunky.
my left arm is torn up after last week.
Thumb,
The,
thumb,
you're not going to feel anything. You're going to feel like, oh,
thumb.
well, it's a nice warm up, but let's get someone with some
That's
strength.
your one, that's your one, okay.
Even that was getting the forearm pumped a wee bit.
No, my left is completely
There you go.
toasted.
So you can hold your pronation. He's not collapsing it.
Yeah, I keep telling everyone, but I literally can't put my hand up. That's as far as
Yeah,
I'm
you got that wrist.
So it's like I've got to go
Even
in.
if you go inside, it's a bit.
Well, then if I go in, then it's like, where do I go?
Yeah, because you can't.
So I
exactly-
can't pull. So
If you go now,
first,
here,
if I can give you a bit of
yeah.
exercise,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah,
good.
because I hold this spray. If I hold to close the gap, I will be in
The thing is,
disadvantage.
he
Ow, ow,
forces me,
ow,
he just
ow,
cuts me, and then
Yeah,
I can't.
that's why you have to
What goes there?
pose and
Sorry?
keep this,
What goes
this
there?
spray
Well, I've got
gap
mesh
in
holding
I
me
need
together,
to
so
gap,
it's
yeah.
just
I'm
been
holding
pushing
your
the
position.
inside.
More,
What was that?
wide out.
Well, I had
Release
3
the
ribs
release
removed.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Bone
Yeah,
tumor.
like here,
So-
finger goes
Yeah.
through.
I mean, I've got mesh in my stuff. I found you when I was younger. I had 2 of them.
There you
Well,
go.
I got mesh instead of ribs,
Yeah.
so it's like it just sort of flexes.
So the whole left side just full of pains in it.
Mesh. Well, it doesn't hurt too much.
No, it is
The pain comes from inside
Andrew,
because I've got no nerves there. So actually,
Well, I
I'm
know
up
I
against the
can't.
table and I can't feel the table.
Do a bit of that.
So sometimes I'm pushing a bit harder than I realise it, and then I feel it
And it was
inside. Yeah.
Right.
I've just got to be careful.
Yeah,
Actually, I'll tell you what. A razor.
Kicking the mat.
Oh yeah.
You kick the mat.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter, Andy.
You want to trip over it.
Oh, that's alright. Oh. Hey, I think this is why it's like
That's cheating, isn't it?
No!
Haven't you a no riser, Roger?
I've had to try anything on my left and right.
Yeah, something.
Okay, if I was to do what I was doing, so if I
Okay.
was to do what
Yeah.
I normally do and see if I feel worse, then I can.
Yeah, because if you
Because
start like
normally,
this,
normally when I set up, I kind of come in and then I start. Healing.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Just
There's
go.
still no gap, right? So we'll see how I feel in this one. Oh, yeah, I feel different.
Andrew, go.
Yeah, okay, so I need to more gap.
yeah, much easier to hold
Oh,
it.
Andrew needs the riser.
Oh.
Have you pulled before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, a few different
So you
places.
see my
Recently
fingers
I've been
come
too
to-
busy.
Yeah.
You need
I need to-
competition.
Yeah,
so I
he's
need to
won.
force
He's
the
won
gap, so
competitions,
Where?
amateur
I might do that
competitions.
in the mat.
At the pit.
Yeah.
Well, I think the
Yeah.
same, they just
Yeah,
keep your
that's-
hands straight.
Well, wasn't Andrew there?
Yeah, so
the
instead of,
first
because
time?
usually I
Not the
kinda
first time,
tap
no,
on, I
I
need to-
think-
No.
Most recent time, yeah.
Only on the
So I've got
back,
to
the
match
back.
the
So,
next
up
time.
here,
I'm not sure who
close it,
it's
and
with.
the back sheet open.
Okay, cool.
It was to
What
be
was it,
Charlie, but someone else got him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's quite a good angle, actually.
I love
Feels
my
different, yeah.
my hook.
Maybe that's why I need to focus on the setup.
Less
That's
hissing,
right,
Andrew.
probably how to get some of that. That's fine.
If you can see spit on the other guy's hand, that's too much already.
Andrew's got really long
So
fingers as well.
he's got a stronger wrist
Yeah,
than
he's
you, so
got
you've
a long
got to
finger,
create
yeah.
some volume here, otherwise you've got no chance.
And then if you come
Well,
into him
keep
like
well
this,
over,
then
well
there's a lot
over.
of advantage for
Yeah,
you.
because
Well
if it
over.
goes for try to cut
Forward.
me,
Yeah.
I have the
Off the edge.
Yeah, but whatever, you only need to be barely legal. Okay, so if they go for it, create some height. Yes, if you're over here, you want to try and create some height. Just so you
very
get
hard
some
for me
sort
to
of
keep
attack
to
on
hold it.
Yeah, they purposely come down on that reason.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know that if you get him low, then you've got a natural angle on him.
Works
Really hard for me.
I need to train that, I think, more.
You're already
I think
squeezed
with a finger
out
I
there.
could hold you more.
Imagine you're trying to get a rock between
the
his
pressure.
hand and
Yeah.
yours, Andrew.
And here it wasn't much.
In fact, let's
Yeah, try again.
take a rock. If you can hold that, if you can fit that in there, loosen up, Andrew.
High here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now you've got some air, yeah?
Okay,
Now
so-
tighten up all inside that cup of yours. Get some height. Yeah? That's looking better. Still not going to win, but it's still bloody better than it was. Okay, cool. Okay. Go. That's better, isn't it? That's nice. So an improvement. Yeah. So just imagine you've got this. Just imagine, yeah, you've got to get this height over here.
I'm losing my.
Think about this, like Devon Lowett, okay?
Yeah.
And it leads from the wrist that
You
height,
put a lot
okay?
of pressure kind of backward.
Yeah.
Nothing does.
Fingertip pressure. Think of the
The
thick
thing
bar
is,
lift you were
I
just
know
doing, okay?
if I start going backwards,
Imagine you're pulling that in that direction to his
start
hand.
you-
So in other words, you want to set
That's
up.
what you think, yeah?
If you
on
try
my
to
right,
push
on my
up
left,
off the
I
table,
feel I
up
can hold
in
it.
the
I
spine,
can hold it.
and you're
and
going to
go
pull
sideways.
down to his hand
But on my
with his
left, I feel,
fingertips,
my
okay?
right, I feel like because you're holding me, I know I have pressure, but if I start going sideways, I'll lose the buckle. I'll start losing it. So we'll try. I'll try both sides.
Nice wrist of Sam's again.
I've got cramps in my toe.
Oh!
Of all places.
There you go, we've managed
You
to
also
give
put- you put a lot of
Sam
pressure
some
down
exercise
here.
on his
But
toe.
that's- I don't know why.
Didn't you duck to your
I was
toe?
taught
Sam,
on the guy.
Yeah,
that,
just on my toe.
You push here, but it's like a rep.
I wanna
so
get-
you go up, so you push down.
You get Marion over, he could do a decent power
Oh, okay,
like
so
yours.
you're trying to get
Yeah,
up
so
as
I'm
well?
trying and then
Real men wear pink.
I'm trying to force it up.
Fair enough. My Uncle Lolly always wear, this is his favourite colour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And go proper?
He used to be in a punk band, so it's
Yes,
not surprising.
yeah,
Probably a
that
punk
was
band
different,
in
that was
the
different.
70s and 80s.
That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
way
Yeah,
it
so of the time when that
is.
was
You
a
did it
thing.
like in the same
God
time.
save the
You
point.
get
Yeah, he
sideways
wasn't literally
and
Sex
go properly,
Pistols,
that's it.
but no, his was called The Last Postman, his band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go bro, sideways. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the pressure should be leading from
That's
here
it.
rather from there, okay?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Again, Andrew, if you're always leading, if you're going before Sam, it's very easy for him to react to you. Wait till Sam goes.
Top rope, top rope, top
You
rope.
react to Sam.
Yeah.
Adjust
Yeah.
so that you need to apply the pressure correct to the way that Sam
Yeah.
pulls. Yes. If you're just attacking him like he's a weight machine,
Yeah, that
you're not
feels
going to
better.
learn anything for a match.
You were
You know?
doing it in the same
You don't
time.
necessarily want to
That's
be
why
the
I felt
first
so.
person to hit
You
every
only
time, you know,
back-
especially in
just going
practice.
back.
Or sideways.
Yeah.
You do both in the same time.
It's better.
That's immediately looking
Yeah, my
healthier.
fingers.
That'd be a bit alright. I left.
Do you see
But
your
then
hand
you want
reacted
practice.
to it? Climb
I
with
would
your
really
wrist,
be
Andrew.
interested in, you know, like stuff
Push
like
down
really
here,
go.
climb up here.
Really, like, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
I never
When my
done-
ready go, I
Yeah.
try to
Feather.
maintain this shape,
I
but
think
then
it was a
drag
lot
back.
better that.
Oh yeah. And then
You
so it's
want
the
the
same
right.
movement, I do the same thing.
My right's a
But
lot
I
worse.
just-
My left's definitely the
Get
better
closer,
one.
and then I can put the side pressure.
You try a bit right?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
try
go for
to do the same thing. So you just pull close, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone always says, why don't I have all the tattoos on my good arm?
Oh,
Again.
This arm looks the best, but it doesn't
a
feel
bit random, isn't it? I mean, tattoo's a very personal thing.
Again.
What was
Really
your
good.
story? You wanted to be a biker.
Yes.
I
No,
mean,
I
the
just
way you
sort of
got,
like all of
it's almost the gears, isn't it? Or the, you
Yeah.
know, the cogs. Yeah. Very steampunk.
Wasn't ready then.
No, but Andrew, you need to get used to reacting. Yeah. A lot of it's the reacting, isn't it? Again, if you're attacking, he's not going to have any trouble.
Much
See what I mean?
connected on my left. Everything feels much better. On the right,
There's a
Down,
big,
down,
big difference on the
up,
on the.
and down.
yeah, I feel like. I don't know if it's like the shoulder.
He was doing exactly the wrong thing.
Ah.
Andrew,
Yeah. I need to start.
you're not supposed to
going
climb there, you're
one-
supposed to
one
bite
leap.
down
Yeah.
there. Okay, otherwise,
chop down.
yeah, because you've got this lovely long arm for your height. You've got a really good long lever.
I'm too
You
weak
need
for
to
that.
use that length. You know?
I'm just heavy, but I'm not strong. For
Okay,
weight.
just
How
react
far do
to
you want to go
Sam then, okay? Good,
I
good.
think if we drop. I
Okay,
have
now you're
like
going to push
100,
down through his
100
little
right now.
fingers.
Maybe 100.
You're going to push up through the
So,
forearm.
but still I won't be able
Up
to.
through the forearm. Up
It
through
takes
the
a lot
forearm.
of conditioning.
Yeah, okay.
Ah.
To be
It's
able to
I
it's
like
the
that
only
today.
thing that grippers is good for.
even if I
strengthening
drop
that
under
side.
80
Yeah, that.
maybe,
Yeah, so don't do that.
still I would still strike.
So
Because
one thing you can
if I
do,
drop 20,
which is good
30
for
kilos
grippers,
weight,
is actually
then
that
a lot of
inside
strength
power
will go as
there.
well.
Yeah.
You know, so
I
one
think
thing you could
if
improve.
you-
I don't usually advise anyone to use grippers, but I think
It does
Brandon
sometimes
might.
Yeah.
come in handy with that down
What
pressure,
you
yeah.
said is 95, 105 or something, yeah?
So
Okay.
105 is.
Marion, do you want to come on here
105.
next?
Yeah.
Then it's 95 to 105,
Right.
and then
Let's
it's
do the
60.
mania.
So if I could go to 94 maybe, that category, like 85 to 94.
I think
maybe.
75 for you. Because honestly, yeah, because your power you could be really dangerous.
On
I
the
mean,
75, yeah.
In the pros, yeah.
Well, I need to lose 45 kilos.
Oh, really? Oh. 80.
No, actually.
Well, look at Tom
30
Holland.
kilos,
Tom
30
Holland's 6'2" or 6'3", and he's under. He's about 80
I
kilos.
need 35 kilos to lose, that's a lot.
Oh yeah. I know he's awesome.
His biceps.
Gonna go slow into it or?
Slow, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't rush because my hands are not that strong. Okay.
You right or left? Andy.
Right hand.
Oh, the left is for fun then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Left's never much fun between me and Marion because I can't really give him any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where the right one being bad comes in.
Oh yeah. So against him, I tend to sort of try and pull over in this direction because that angle's really bad for Marion.
Yeah.
So if you can get him off of square, that's probably your best bet. Anywhere off square, and he's got a slight weakness. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah.
He's got a slight weakness in that direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice. Oof.
Just a pronation, you can't get through.
Well, he's got
Yeah.
a strong pronation.
Yeah.
His hand's big as well.
Doesn't help.
You know, actually, I prefer his pronation than a lot of people because he doesn't have such an extreme angle on my hand.
Yeah.
He it's kind of pronates through the hand, so it means at least I'm just being beaten muscle on muscle.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I'm getting twisted out of
Yeah.
some. Yeah.
Hubert's got an extreme angle, doesn't he?
Well, he's got a very high thumb considering he likes pronating. It's this low grip of his dragging trouble.
Feels awkward.
Yeah, well, it's just because he's compromising the shape of your hand there. So you just need to create some volume down here again.
I think I can't.
Well, that's again in the setup. I suppose you have to be quite jealously sort of guard that.
Yeah.
If I was to grip up with him, because even though you're stronger than me on the right, okay, but I've got half a chance of defending my wrist on the setup.
Yeah.
So it means I'm less compromised. So even though you're stronger than me, I might have a better setup on him. Yeah. So it's like if I try and set up. So I'm going to try and keep that wrist. So go. So it's harder for him, but
Stronger hand comes in.
yeah, well you just need to carve him up here a little.
We're going into
And then because you're strong enough here to beat him, so it's very much about here.
Try left maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, my right's nice
we
and
can
confident.
try it, you know, it's alright.
No, my right is
But now
definitely feeling it now.
Yeah.
Basically on the defense the whole time.
I started off strong, you know. I came here like, and then it's like, "Whoa, yeah, it's great," and then it's given me after what was it, 4 or 5 minutes, I was toasted.
So yeah.
This is gonna be different. Oh yeah, that's better. You need to square up. It's like you get a much better habits on your right for some reason.
Cheating!
Thanks.
What are you doing?
This is again, you need to push through those fingers.
The other hand wasn't doing anything, that's cheating.
Nice. Imagine you're pulling in through your fingertips. That's already looking better. He got you way over. So you've got to elbow forwards. In the height, yeah. Because he's taking you right onto his side.
Okay.
That's it. Then, so what happened? Because your elbow was further forwards, it gave you something to drag here. If you're already back here, you've got nothing to drag. You're already opening your own wrist out. Yeah. That's better. So, realistically, I mean, the ref would be a little more fair. He'd square you guys up. So if you go to where you wanted to first on the setup, and then let the ref straighten you. So be as sort of greedy as you can, and then let me straighten you up, okay? Yep, so really greedy. Yep. Yep. This needs to come round. That's looking good.
I'm called the
and
fluffer.
go.
Why? There's the
That's what Jerome said, I thought. The fluffer.
Are you Chinese?
What? No, I'm not.
It's not Chinese either.
No.
Japanese.
I'm not Japanese either, Andrew.
Very awkward position.
Go on, Andrew.
Oh,
At the elbow.
Andrew,
comes in
I'm
handy.
Australian.
Just being able to, I couldn't do that with my right.
You're
That's
white.
for
You
Yeah?
must be Australian.
That's something new.
sure. That's something to feel like I handle a lot more.
Andrew,
pressure than normal.
scared.
What are you then?
I'm half Scottish,
There you go.
half in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the match a few months ago.
It's
I was just doing so many afterballs. It was
Yeah, I
just
know
so
those
weak, but I was still going at it 100%.
I don't know how you got
I didn't
into this
realise
conversation.
the day
He was
after
asking
all
what am I,
this
the Weezer? I don't know.
I couldn't do like any weights or any side pressure for 2 months.
But it wasn't the
Don't
detached
go
from it,
there.
you know.
Fluffing is a sort of pawn industry. It's not something you want to
Mind,
do. Clean and peel. No.
do you mind doing a ready ground advance?
Yeah,
I think I've learned something.
It's
I get what you mean now about the gap and everything, so I want to try that.
amazing what, so a good example is Sam was well, not first, but he was having a much better go on Mario's hand, very easy on the left. And then as soon as Mario's hand
You try inside?
How sorry?
You're trying
Marion
to
talked to me.
Yeah.
Feels so much better.
Yeah.
And it was, I was like, oh, that's what Jeremy said.
No, but I'm not very good. I know what you're supposed to do, but because I've got a short arm, it's very difficult for me to. I find it very difficult to get someone to actually do it.
Yeah.
Looking a lot healthier. No, but I mean, you can actually get into that position off the go.
Yeah.
So in other words, get into a position where you can cut down into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to start from that position. You start from the position
very
that
awkward.
most easily gets you into that.
I feel like
With my left, it's very almost 50-50 on the top roll and the hook now.
Yeah?
Just because where I did get the injury, I was training a lot more. I ended up inside a lot recently. So I've just been naturally hooking a lot more recently. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
My hook, I think,
this
is
is what you should be doing after the go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't want to
Nice
start
how that
like
setup
this.
changed everything on
Start
the top roll on the left though.
Yeah.
Felt great on the first few.
Like that. Breathe. Okay. So can you see this nice
The right side on the right?
Yeah.
You want this
Yeah.
shape?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually do this way. On the left.
You said you are 75?
If you then
75, yeah.
come down, you come down on the
I used to, about 4 months ago, I was
you
86.
don't want to.
I see.
Yeah. You
So I
don't
Really?
start in
Yeah, that's right.
You live so much good.
I'm
Literally, that's about 10
Yeah,
kilos.
but preloading should only be this way.
Right.
In other words, this is post.
How did you do?
Like,
Well, working
fingers.
at a bar
A little
helps.
pressure.
Yeah?
Don't need a lot of pressure, just a little
Just
bit.
on my feet all the time, long hours.
Now that means it's giving you room to cut in on the shape that you want.
right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's it, better. You need too much shape. The ref will make you. A bit more towards Andrew. Here we go.
Yeah, my right is.
Again, this is
A little bit
difficult to
strong.
get around those long fingers.
Yeah, for me it's my left. My left.
Your left,
Again,
yeah.
A lot better,
you
yeah.
don't want to try-
Which is annoying because normally it's the other way around for most people. So when I'm on the right, I'm like, oh, I know it's going to be bad.
Yeah. So I'm trying to stop him from fully gripping my wrist.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
It's going to be behind there.
Yep.
Give it a go.
Yep. So it's entirely up there.
Because what Andrew does is
We'll give this out a go.
my,
What Andrew's
Try
doing
hooking on the
is
right.
he's getting
My
you
side pressure's a
out
lot
of the
weaker on the right.
altitude that
so
you
I can't.
What
I
you
need to maintain my.
Yeah, the other thing you can do is react in the exact opposite if you want. You could hook tightly into it.
Yeah, I don't think I can be in.
Come inside.
I mean, we can go.
Yeah,
Can we try
look,
and
look, from that angle, imagine that, right? So I was beating him with my hand, right? But if he, so go, hook into it.
But I feel like Andrew's side has to pass through. I mean, can we try this slowly?
Yeah, look, we'll give it a go.
So remember, Andrew's quite weak low down, so you can get him low down.
Yeah, I tried. But
I think I started in a
rotate entirely into him and high up.
good position.
Go
Start
down,
on my hand.
start in a normal position, and then you're going
having
to,
it.
again, same method, and you're going to rotate into it high up. You want to be right up there on the stump.
I hate that.
So, there we go.
Let's go for
I
it.
feel like I don't have the stopping.
It's almost like there's something there that you need to work on.
Yeah, like.
Because I've not got a lot of flexibility, but what I have
Ah,
is
there goes all of that.
it's just not very big.
Fingers up. Fingers up, pump.
Flexibility has been really good. If you
So
I'm like
painful
really
now.
bad in that position though.
closing my fingers
once I'm
is
like
nice and
actually
slow.
in it, I feel like I'm better. It's just once I
It's very difficult to get into
Yeah,
that.
well, there's definitely a lot more conditioning.
I get into it. And I'm
Yeah,
already
they're really strong. I mean, 75 kilos,
You
that's
need to
fucking
work your wrist flex.
75 kilos.
No,
Less
cups there.
Oh, okay, so
Cup is in
Like
that part.
right, so it's the
1.9, somewhere there, 1.10, yeah.
Cupping is
Yeah, I
very
was
good.
just on this flat for 10 kilos to be honest.
Flexion is
Because I'm
what
stronger
you
than I was
really
then.
want in order to
Yeah?
Like 11 kilos down,
engage
yeah.
the lower part of your arm because of your
Like,
lift.
How good?
yeah.
So actually you should have
Like I went from
strength in
doing
your
like
can't get
2
into it.
pull-ups
Yeah, you
to
can't do
doing 2 with like 20 kilos attached to me.
Right?
My bench is even gone up somehow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much do you
Start in the
bench press?
Like I'm doing like instead of 5, I'm doing 85.
Thumbless to it at
So
least.
it's not exactly match numbers, but they're famous for this.
Where's that, yeah?
And then pull-ups, yeah, do an extra 20 kilos attached.
One pull-up, yeah? Or
5.
5 pull-ups?
I never done a one on max.
Well.
Ah,
So again you can do the same
5
thing.
pull-ups.
Put my little brother in harness, you know, he's 14.
But you probably could do more, because,
You want to be
yeah, well,
fighting
I'm
5, maybe.
yeah,
Either way.
try a little bit left.
Yeah. See, my right forearm is pumped. I mean, my wrist was sore when I came
Yeah,
in.
it's weird, isn't it? Because it's like, if I do thumbless with
Like
Andrew,
my whole forearm is it's gone now.
fairly short, I'd be
uh,
surprised if he can move me at all.
it's
So
a big
Still
difference.
comes- Yeah, my right is fully pumped
I
now.
have
My
no
left still
choice.
feels okay.
but it's not bicep, it's forearm.
Pain
Really.
here.
Yeah. So
Bicep
again,
tendon's
Andrew's
just
not working
screaming at you.
me by
Tendency,
keeping
yeah.
the height. So for you need height, so you've got something to go into.
bring it into.
Yeah, if you're very low down, you entirely isolate the
See, if I can
bicep.
get my wrist bent, it's a lot more comfortable.
So
it's just
actually,
from the go-go
What I mean
pronation.
by that is I tend to need height
Very good.
because I've got a strong hand. My bicep is strong, but it's slightly sensitive. So what I would do is
That's-
what I know is I'd
Yeah,
do
that-
my bicep.
Yeah, but you got
So,
no that.
yeah, so
My
it means when you
finger.
go thumbless, you want to work down into it.
I'm trying to apply that pressure.
Well, literally push forwards into him. Like in the strap, you're going to push forwards into him. Yeah, so push forwards into that. Sounds like something good's happening. How are you getting on? Still on your
My
left?
right is ridiculously pumped, so we swapped. We got back to
Oh.
left.
Oh, I've got a chance now, excellent.
I can barely risk on now.
Let's
No chance on the right. We were going hooks on the left a minute ago.
Oh no. Oh, it's, I like this sort of, you probably, yeah, strap.
Strap.
I need to learn by the 22nd of October, I'm going to learn how to strap
Oh, yeah.
properly because otherwise I wouldn't be very useful. I'll have to enlist someone else to do the straps otherwise. I probably will when you're all famous.
Yeah, light day.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look comfortable for me, that's for sure. But ever since I had the injury in my elbow, I can handle a lot more side pressure. Like, things like that really aren't uncomfortable anymore.
Really?
On my right, it was horrible.
You probably built up a callus.
Maybe.
You know, where your tendons attach, you've got a ligament. And the ligament area increases when you get injuries because it tears.
Yeah.
So,
So the first event at the pit, as I woke up the next morning, all here was like bright purple, and I couldn't do any side pressure for like 2 months.
well, you know, as the tendon thickens, sometimes you can never have a fully reattached. Sometimes the tendon won't fully reattach,
Yeah.
but the connection increases in this direction. So what will happen is it's almost like arthritis. You get a build-up on the bone to increase the area that your ligament can
Yeah.
attach to. And it's a problem in arm wrestling. You get guys like David Vaughan, Devon Lowett had to have bone removed from their elbows because there was so much of a callus from all this arm wrestling and lifting. And it's the body's reaction to all this tearing. So that little bit of a tear, your body, it sounds like because you were still active, it allowed your body to build back. And you
Yeah.
might find that you've got a little bit of a bone callus on there, which is helping.
Yeah,
You
the amount of like, pressure I can handle now is night and day.
Well, as long as you don't go too over. Is this all from barrels? Is that from barrels?
Oh no.
Bars, I think. Well, now you're knackered and you're right, I'm like,
No.
no, I was like, you know, I don't know. So I might have a half a chance. Oh.
The top row. Only way.
Yeah, alright.
It's fine, I did this with you on the left. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's amazing what the thing is. This, I tell you what, it's great that you've got such good wrist. Absolutely awesome. But once you lose that, everything else is
fails.
wanting. So it's something.
My upper arm's a lot weaker than.
Yeah, so it's something that it kind of highlights what you need to work on.
Oh yeah.
Carry on that. You know, it's better you work on your strength,
Yeah.
but you work on your weakness as well. So basically, that all surfaces when you lose. When I lose my grip, everything else like is crap,
Yeah.
and so everyone beats me. So it's like I know that I've got to work on everything else, so that when I do lose my grip, I've got
Yeah.
a chance. You
I
know.
mean, luckily with my left, I've been ending up in a lot of hooks recently. So I can, even if my top back pronation does give out, I can sit in a hook with my left comfortably.
Yeah, it's nice.
But my hook on my right.
Well, you've got to increase the range of options on the table.
yeah. That's why my left is overall
Huh?
better.
Did you try the?
I tried, it's still
No.
better,
A little
but
bit?
still a little, yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going
Right,
to let you
it's
take
left
me a
is
bit
okay.
further. Okay, good.
Just out of curiosity, how big are your forearms?
Oh, not very big.
Not very
no.
big.
No, I mean my forearm's mostly tendon. I do have big muscles, but for my height. But my forearm's probably smaller than his in reality. It's just I'm a really little
Do you
guy.
know what size they are?
Well, I struggle to measure them because I'm very little. So if I put a tape measure on my forearm, it just kind of fires. It just slips up my arm. Whereas if you're really tall,
Yeah.
you can physically it stays.
I mean, I think mine around here, is like non-pumps, is about just about 13 and a quarter. So it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, right.
Mine's
not
only
big
11
enough.
and a half. But,
Yeah, I don't think I'm any bigger than that.
But then my upper arm's like there's like less than an inch difference.
Right.
It's like 13 and a quarter here, and about just under 14 and a quarter on the upper arm.
On
my biceps
lockdown,
are
I
big,
was.
but they're not really strong.
Yeah.
That's what I need. Like this is nothing.
My
Oh,
biceps
what?
ain't strong though.
On lockdown, my bicep was 16 and a half.
That's ridiculous.
And now it's gone down to like 15 or 14. I don't know, it's a lot less.
Yeah.
It's
Some
amazing.
artists have like 16-inch forearms, don't they?
Yeah. Well, did you see there was a thing by Ryan Bowen yesterday about the guy, well this week,
Oh,
about
the kid.
the kid, the Russian kid, he's
Yeah.
a multi-world
Oh,
champion.
Maxim, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, against
16-inch.
Larry Wills.
And then
And
like
he was,
17-inch upper arm.
yeah, he was saying
Yeah.
that magic 16-inch makes a big difference, you know.
Yeah, I actually measured mine after that, and that's why I found out. 11 and a half. I was like, okay.
11 and a half.
Yeah, got a while to go.
Oh,
Got a while to
I
go.
never go for size. If I'm a mesomorph, so if I was to pump iron, I would balloon.
Yeah.
So it's the last thing I need because I need movement of my fingers to be able to lift things. So that if anything, if I want to keep my arm size down, and then I'm really efficient. If I pump iron, give me 6 months and I'll be a monster. You know?
Yeah. Can I look at the left? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so
sorry.
pumped all over
Oh
here.
yeah, yeah.
Not even
sorry.
like my flexion, it's my fingers.
They have them, man.
Oh yeah.
Which get pumped the easiest.
When is the...
Well,
The first table time I had, my watch was like increased by like two bits on the strap.
Yeah. Who's it?
Like here's the
So winner versus
John Oker keeps saying how much his wrist size has increased, and other people saying, "Oh, the Cowan's ball this." I've never honestly, I never measured my wrist, and I wouldn't say I've got a big wrist, you know. So there's a lot that goes through that. But if they think it helps,
maybe it does.
maybe. I'm just going to think of something I can do against you.
I mean, I was awkwardly.
I have to be creative against you. Yeah. Well, yeah, but usually you would beat me inside because that was right on the limit, and you're more beat up than I am at the moment. So that felt dreadful, really hurt.
You can have go inside if you want.
No, I'm really in pain. That was
Yeah.
Honestly, that felt on the limit. Yeah. In other words, it's one pin for another load for you. Yeah, go.
Wow, that was a great
That was
fight.
a bicep right there.
Ow! Ooh, I'm trying to avoid the old. Yeah, so I'm trying to stay out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have go? Do slip.
Ow.
It always makes it feel awkward on the thunder run.
Well, sorry. You know, if you think I'm awkward, Ian Stones, he's got a really small thumb for his hand size. He's not got big hands, he's the same height as me or thereabouts. But because he's got such a small hand, a small thumb, to get a legal start in a match, you have to go right in his hand. So he's got such a good grasp on your hand by the time you get a legal start. I loved going against him, but boy was it difficult. It was so difficult to get a match start with him. Left arm, no chance against him. Right hand, I had a chance because his thumb didn't seem to be as small. Maybe I'm imagining it, but we managed to get legal starts more easily on the right. But nevertheless, it really carved me up in the setup. He was so good at setting up.
Against him.
I always felt like I was already losing before he'd even gone. Yeah. Nice. It's that side again. See, that's a lot further than I would get on that, I think. I'm trying to remember who won on that position the other day. It was Ruben Hughes. Last week. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. You know Ruben Hughes, one of my grip friends, he's got into arm wrestling now.
Oh yeah.
And he won.
He done really
If I
well on the
get the hand,
tournament
I feel
though.
very
Yeah,
comfortable.
flop wrist.
It's just
He actually was winning
if I
even
get
in that
here,
position.
yeah.
It was awesome.
I struggle too much.
I'm blown up. I'm off
Yeah.
the table for a wee bit.
Yeah, just wait for get a little bit.
Unless you get
I don't think I've stopped.
Oh, thanks.
I'll do left or right.
I don't think I've stopped since I was
Sure,
kid.
yeah. We can do
I
right.
got here and it's like almost twice as good one in a row. It's back and forth.
Do this, man.
Well deserved.
Well, we did the train before you came, and then we took a break so we can be fresh for you.
Of course. Woke up this morning, I was like, my arms are sore already. On the Thursday, I was like, wasn't 100% sure if I was coming or not, so I was like, okay, let's do some weight pull-ups, curls and stuff. Yeah, bad idea. Woke up this morning, it was like painful, like this curling and stuff.
Well, that's only the.
Yeah,
so let's see, hook up and see if you can hook up high up. Otherwise, if you're low, you won't. Yeah, so hook. Yep.
There's also one, I don't know, I might be mistaken, but when he hooks up to go upward, so he forces your hand
Yeah.
downward.
Yeah.
So instead of pulling backwards, you go that way, kind of
Yeah, so
upwards and sideways.
I'm always trying to get height, so I've got something to hook into. If I start low down, you've literally got shorter lever to pull against me, so it's easy to beat me. It's again again if you're a hook
You go there, yeah?
hook artist will deliberately
Up
yeah.
and sideways.
Yeah, so for thumbless, you're going to start sideways, going to create some height, then you get some height so that you've got, you see I'm hooking there, not there.
Yeah. You're driving through.
Forwards and through, yeah. Nice. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. That's it. Keep going, you're going to beat me. Go. Nice.
Bit left.
Yeah, okay. I know, well actually, who was it last week? There was
I am recording this.
Oh, you are?
It's alright, we're recording a whole lot. Isn't it?
Actually, yeah. How did you lose 10 kilos so quick?
It was in like 2 months.
Oh, it was through work,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, just working at the
changed your
bar. I just didn't have time to eat as many
Oh,
meals.
man, how am I going to get legal
And I was still
start
working out
here?
like crazy.
Ah.
It's basically just a lot of cardio and a bit of a deficit.
You
to be
didn't
honest.
change your diet. I mean, you ate less, but like.
I still ate a lot, like, don't get me wrong. I just had less time to, and I was always walking. Like for my job, it's like 12 hours straight of walking.
Oh,
I basically just like making drinks as well. So I'm sitting there like shaking, walking all the time. So yeah, it would just be more active.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say this is definitely more of a natural weight. I've stuck with it now, so.
Post.
But my new
Because I
job, I'll be able
can't
to definitely
Look into that.
work out a lot more
Yeah.
and come
So,
here.
so don't let that
Because
go
I'll be
down.
coming in the next 8 weeks. I'll be starting as a prison guard.
Alright.
The mini Dave Chafee.
Yeah, I gotta be careful when you don't change position.
Well, what you want to do is you
I'll-
want to
I'll
have me
need
in
to
that
try
middle
that.
position so that I can't.
To do more
It-
cal.
Side pressure's crap for me, so I had to go all the way
Move
up.
more, and
Yeah.
you don't have to eat like as
So if you
restricted.
can keep me in that
I
sweet
gotta
That's,
anticipate.
it works
measure
better for
the
me
other
because
guy's arm.
I'm not
Yeah.
exactly healthy.
Measure where
Yeah,
he's
you
pushing.
sugar. I try to avoid
Because
sugar.
there's only a
Do you
few
want any
guys
or-
who are
No,
really
I'm
good
fine.
at
I try to
driving
avoid
to that
sugar
middle
and
position.
coffee and everything.
Most guys have a
Oh,
weakness
I'm a
in
coffee
the
addict.
middle.
Right.
So if you can
Yeah.
stop them from
My
casting
mum-
you out totally inside
Not
or
sugar
outside,
with it, no.
you get a
Black
sweet
coffee.
spot.
Ah, that's good.
So watch what I do. I'm
My
reacting
mum's
trying
just
to-
as bad.
I'm
She'll
trying
come
to
down every morning and be like, you want a
compare
coffee? And I'm like, I just had one. She'll be
So
like,
go.
but I'm going to make another one. I'm
Go
like,
there.
sure, why not? Then there's 2.5
so
an hour
in
by
the middle.
accident. She came down at 2 in the morning this morning and she was
that's
like,
the time.
you want a coffee?
Wow.
So
And I was like, I'm trying to go sleep, but sure. Whoa. Can't feel my forearms.
I can feel them, that's the problem. I'm really feeling my
Really?
forearm. Yeah. I've still got a bit left because I can still see my forearm. Usually, I'm completely spent when that's all swollen.
Andrew?
I mean, even like the upper,
Okay.
even here is like really pumped as well.
On this table?
Does someone want to catch a
And it's on there, really.
Yeah, it's on video, Andrew.
Unless you want it for yourself.
Oh,
or your
yeah.
Instagram.
I think
Well,
it's
it's
been a
got
good
you
view.
on there, hasn't it?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, still got a good view.
Is
Yeah.
it still going?
Yep. Don't worry, I'll edit it, guys.
That's
I might edit it just so we can hear that embarrassing question that Andrew put to Ed before.
Yeah.
Keep this gap.
Oh. Yeah, no, why did you let go, Ed? That was your opportunity. You're lucky that Andrew didn't react. Because Andrew, remember the mistake he made there was he made a mistake. That's when you should have re-gripped. Okay, so the time that when he lets go like that, that's the time you re-grip. So you watch. So if he goes, if one person opens out here,
Yeah.
oh, I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to do that. That's when the other guy does it at the same time, and then you re-grip to keep the attitude on your hand. Should we angle the table a bit this way so we can come up? Alright.
It means Rome is using the step as a riser against me earlier. So,
How illegal was start you want? That's alright. It's only training. Go
I
through.
feel like my biceps are pumped. It's all here.
All
Oh, that looks
Biceps are
different.
fine.
Yeah, well, his elbows are nicely out there.
Yeah.
Again, his body.
Well, I got here and
position
you guys just threw me on there for like 40 minutes
You're
straight.
way low on your hand. Remember, you're
One way to
tired,
catch up.
so you don't want to
Go around
lie
everyone like
entirely in
twice.
the cup.
Yeah.
You want to come up on your arm if you're tired. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that feels very different.
Yeah. Wow. He's really wrapping you down here.
Yeah. Alright.
Come way forward. Yeah. Kind of catch him in this direction. On the left hand, you can almost do it by lifting your sounds off. But if you lift your right leg up, post your left leg out, lift your right leg way up, lift your right leg way up. That's your left leg. Yep. It allows you to catch that whole. Can you see the attitude it's giving you across your chest? Yeah. So it's react. Yeah. Well, if it's awkward, it's just because you feel like you're going to fall over. Good. It means all that weight's going to go on the other guy's arm. So straighten up, and then you know what direction you're going to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrist, Okay, so but you're going to go to that position. So wait. Okay, now go. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. So on the left. So look, so you're in a position where you're tired. So on the sideway, he's just finding an angle on you really nicely. He's kind of squeezing the life out of his shape, out of your cup. So you want to create a cup in this direction. So you want to come round on your hand like that. You see, I'm now able to engage this. So I've created a cup.
Right.
Okay, so now if he goes, go. See, I'm catching him on my cup. So you can create it. There, you know, the usual position, I've got no cup. The cup's, where's the cup? Over here, I've got it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So you start off in the top.
Well, yeah, it's all about connectivity. You're going to create that, you know, make connections. There used to be a program on, I think it was Discovery Channel called Connections, and basically everything is connected. One story leads to another. Way in on him, way in on him, way in. Imagine you're going to create this shape through your hands. Yes, so go. That's so much better. So much better.
Don't know one thing different.
Oh, I'll try.
But it's working.
Yeah.
Keep
well,
going.
Yeah,
what
that
you-
feels so different.
What you're doing is you're creating
A gap.
well, it's not just a gap. You're creating power through this. You're creating a shape. Yeah. I suppose after a while you start learning. You get good, and then you find out why you were good. So that when you're less good, you can know
know
what's
why.
great. Yeah.
In my case, my fingers go.
You're right. Yeah.
Want to be right?
Now you're thinking, oh yeah, okay. But now that I'm winning.
The right is very different. The right is very different. It feels different. Even if I do the same thing.
You know, if you're on the defensive game, a lot of it's done with your feet because it allows you to connect.
Yeah.
If you're on the
Give us
offensive,
a go.
on the offensive, if I was on my left hand, I'd bring my left leg up.
Yeah.
On the
Raise,
defensive, I was bring my
Raise.
right leg up.
Straight,
Yeah.
straight.
Because
So I've never
Ready,
honestly
go.
my legs up. I've never tried it. either.
you stand.
Yeah, I'm always one
you,
out.
You
one
can't.
way.
Right.
Go again.
Same leg
Position.
forward and then the other one that way.
Okay. That's all right if you've got enough
if I,
flexibility within your column.
Maybe go a little bit
I've got
down
none.
more. Yeah.
So I need to really
Yeah.
force it.
Wrist here. Straighten. Wrist. Ready, go. Yeah.
Really nice.
No.
I couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, you can. So now,
You moved
you
your-
know, I
The
told
reason I
you.
moved because I would have gone that way, so I tried to maintain the shape.
Yeah. So you know, I told you to bring your left
The other.
leg, so your right leg up for your left leg. You're on your right arm. You're now going to bring your left leg up, okay? And you're going to be able to catch it.
I don't think I can catch it, but I'll give it a go.
Never say never. And you were saying all the right stuff, getting your elbow out,
Yeah, just to keep it on the bone line.
and center your body on your pad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wrist. Straighten. Ready, go.
It's looking a little better. Remember, it clicked on your left.
Yeah.
So you went from losing to winning. So try and, we know you can do it.
I still feel more comfortable engaging a bit more side pressure.
Yeah, because that's fine if you're the aggressor.
Yeah, I'm trying to be so I'm
But
on
that
the
only
defensive.
works once you get the upper hand, literally, get the upper
Yeah.
hand and the other guy's hand. Then you can engage look at Todzilla, he never drives low. He's got all that side pressure, but it works so well because he gets his hand in a position where it doesn't even matter if he loses his wrist because he's got on that sweet middle spot, so he can force that sideways. He can force his way through the other guy's shapes.
It's almost where it's still got enough pronation through the thumb to stay high.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
He
the only
literally
reason the other guy's not letting go is because of that
Right.
thumb.
Yeah.
I want to try.
Try with the elbow from that side of the pad.
You imagine
Okay.
he must be a killer at
I
Yeah.
feel like
Table
I'm
tennis?
outside of my.
Oh yeah, whack it across.
wow.
So when you start, you're already in that position
Oh
of
no, he died.
pulling the cup. Like, yeah.
Get stuck inside the other
Race,
person.
race, right then. Ready, go.
Do what I do, just
No.
Come back up on your arm, and this should come round, so you're catching him. Yeah.
Feels unnatural.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but it feels unnatural because you're going to fall over, you know.
Can we
but,
try the strap?
yeah, you
Damn it. Get stronger.
anyone want to teach me how to do this?
You reckon?
The thing is, I think if you start from here, you need a lot of side pressure to hold it.
Yeah.
But if you start from here, you don't need side pressure.
And you
But it's more bicep.
Because it's more bicep.
Well,
yeah.
also
Yeah,
you
my
have-
bicep isn't strong
But
enough.
also, look, you're closing this up. You're able to make the connection because imagine you've got a a rubber band physically across there. That's what you're trying to affect.
But I feel like if it was that case, it's also the same thing as me trying to hold him here, which I struggle
It
with.
is. But,
struggle with that.
yeah, but it will improve. You
Yeah.
know? And it's the right thing to do. That's the main thing.
What I'm trying to do is like get him so I at least have more.
Well, you're only thinking on a winning game.
Yeah.
You can't just plan everything on the attack. When the other guy's beating you, you need to be in a position to catch him. You can't just be beating him from every angle on the table, you know.
Like just press. Like that.
Okay, cool.
See, I got stuck in. I was pulling like this earlier,
So,
but this arm hurt.
I think I'm right saying
And this, I was almost safely with this one. Yeah, this one I was smashing
Yeah.
sideways like that, and it
And
feels
then-
fine. This one that's been like not
Yeah.
even like this, it still hurts.
Probably need a pair on that one too.
Yeah, exactly. I might as well tear it to catch up.
Which one?
Like even my supination's
And
terrible.
through-
Like this one I can get up a lot more. This one's stuck,
And into the bucket.
so I can't actually supinate with this hand.
What? What?
Same thing.
So,
Just on the wrist.
oh, hang on.
So it goes up here. And
This one comes up a lot more than this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you lifted it.
So is that low enough for
Even
you? Is
the
that too
Yeah,
high?
that's
it's
fine.
just stuck here.
Just right.
So-
Not a lot, but
Yeah.
it's still noticeable.
Yeah.
Doesn't, I mean the pump's in the way a bit, but
Dep-
but this
So
one will
what
not
do
get
you-
past like
Yes,
90.
that's right.
Like,
yeah, well, it depends on the elbows as well. So if you close the elbows.
Mario, you're in front of the camera.
Sorry.
Well, having said that, Andrew's elbow's in the way anyway. Ooh, you got it. So you see you got your beaten on the start there, Andrew. Interesting. Okay, so go. Yeah, it's that cup again. So it's your wrist.
I'm using it to my advantage.
Well, you've got a cup here,
Yeah.
and you've got a wrist flexion here. Okay, but you need to somehow connect the two. And the best thing to do is literally train your
Train
wrist.
my cup. I need
Well,
to do that.
cup can be.
Train my wrist.
Yeah, you can do thumbless to get the cup, but the strong cup is useless if you don't have the wrist flexion to keep it. So you need a both, in other words. Yeah. Think about pulling. Yeah. So you're going to turn towards that pad. That's better. Now you're going to pull away. Oh.
Easier said than done. That's why I'm
come
trying
over
to-
more. Try
Yeah.
and get more.
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No,
You
but
s-
I tend to keep my shape, but just go
You
straight to the
tend to
pads.
go very low. You've got to. This is a much healthier position if you were to create some height on that. It's easier said
Maybe-
than done. Yeah.
This is
Because-
always-
And drag
Yeah.
that.
Andrew's
Well,
cup is really strong. I
He's
think.
on his
Yeah.
right. His cup is different to his left.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. So okay,
I can't maintain my pronation.
no, but you've got things to attack and you've got things to work on. Okay, go. Yeah, you've got the right idea there. I would argue that if you pull back too much, he's already beaten you.
Yeah, I was
So
trying to
try and delay.
bring
No.
No.
Try and delay when you pull back down here.
to come
And
forward. And,
well, try and maximise this before you start pulling
Right.
down there. Okay. Most people use a lat drag when they've secured the hook.
yeah.
You hadn't secured the
No.
hook.
Damn it.
If you don't secure the hook, you've got nothing to pull through. Yep. Imagine you're hanging off here in this direction. Yeah. Is the pressure into the pad through here? If it's light on the elbow, you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you need to be pushing your elbow through that pad
Yep.
against his hand. as far down as you can in this direction. Squeeze your elbow down, not a lat drag, physically down in that direction off your hand. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I can feel that. Yep, go. That's a lot stronger. Oh, that's better. I tell you what, that was a lot better.
I did feel different.
Yeah. Did you feel that through the elbow?
I felt more connected to my. That's how I put it rest.
You know, it's lucky for you that these are really soft pads. The Mazurenko pad is so tight that you don't really feel it on that setup. The old setup, you know, the 1980s setup was a donut shaped pad, and that was really easy to elbow foul.
We had a piece of string as well.
They still do something like that. Don,
That the American way.
no, Don. Some people still do it. Don Crane's just got one like that. And the point is, you had to really plant that elbow, which is great for guys who like to control this middle of the table.
Yeah.
You know, that's why in the 80s you got a lot of these middle table dominant players, side pressure, because they were having to plant their elbows so much, so they're not having elbow foul. There's no way the modern player would be able to get legal starts on the donut setup, because their elbow would be coming out of the donut. It was all in the middle, you know. So that it's a
when the
legal
donut
start.
one, did you have to actually stay inside the?
I think the ref would be very strict in a lot of cases on that. You weren't allowed to go much out of that.
So you need to be like on the very side or back of it.
I think in some matches they would have called an elbow foul.
Oh wow.
They were quite strict.
That's very limited movement then.
It was. I think they stopped doing it because there was more injuries, you know.
Well, yeah, it's harder to lose with it as well.
And more faffing around. Quite frankly, it's like you took so long setting up. These ones, at least we've got a chance of getting a start. I feel a bit guilty now because it's like, you know, my best game is late on, because my hand can take over. Early on, everyone's got their sweet wrists and all this sort of thing. So it's like, it's funny because a lot of arm wrestlers don't like training their grip. Push down into his hand, really bully his hand over. Because we all know he regrips. As he regrips, that's when he regrips.
Yeah.
You know, but as soon as his fingers move, your hand moves.
Yeah.
So react to him. So now, plant. No. You don't. That's when you should do it.
Yeah.
So you adjust when he adjusts, because he'll get less and less and less space.
Yeah.
At the moment he's tightening you up so much, he's kind of reeling you in.
Yeah, just a bit.
It's good. Still got decent height on your wrist, so that's, then you didn't need to. That was the wrong time to do it.
Yeah, just a bit.
It's easier said than done.
There was nothing there, so everything was gone like losing.
There's what's he called? The guy at Slough, the chap who never competes anymore. He always wears a bandana, black with a goatee. He's a lovely guy. Can't remember his name. But he's this really great pro arm wrestler. He used to be like an absolute monster, still is. And he just is so patient. He'll just sit there and he'll work your hand. He'll work the hand. He'll react. You know. And I think that's just what he enjoys doing.
Yeah.
Now I feel pressure on this spot.
Yeah,
I mean, I was trying to get you in, but it just wasn't happening.
Can you stop roll more?
No.
No, I could not.
Try to bend your wrist a little bit
Yeah,
and then.
well,
Are you a natural top roller or a hooker?
I don't know at this point.
Don't know.
It started off top roll, but
I would, if I was a bit tired, I would be really pushing through here, because at
that's
least
what I was doing at the
it's
start.
quite forgiving, you know.
Yeah.
It's quite forgiving.
That's what I was trying to do at the start, but his explanation wasn't budging. And after that, when you're stuck in the middle.
Sometimes you don't have to move him. Sometimes, even though it's like hitting a brick wall, it's going to have an effect.
Yeah,
So
just
it means-
hold it there.
Because it reduces his chance to. Yeah. Not like. Oh, I don't know. Your hand's gone very low on mowing there. That's fine if you've got that hook and drag.
That's not. You are in a losing position, kind of. I feel advantage.
Oh, 100%. I feel horrible.
So if you go maybe here, no, still something is wrong. I don't know what, but I feel like something.
The thing is,
I'm just a lot less connected on my right than my left.
yeah, I mean,
With my right, I can adjust a lot more different, like pressure-wise.
It's just that position you were here, you kind of couldn't.
I
If you
wanna,
are here, you couldn't push. But
I
you can
want to
push.
create something on my table where I can train you guys the pronating out of a supinated position. You know, it's something like with a wheel or something where I can actually, like, you know, it's something that actually you top
From
roll
here.
guys.
That's
yeah,
what I'm doing at home.
yeah.
One of my moves. I start like this. I have a ball and I've got a pulley system though, so,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I try to drag out. But
Yeah,
I have
A
once and I
wooden
used
ball.
like
no, mine's plastic.
you can actually stay fully supinated and still get out of that position if your arm comes up.
Yeah.
So that has to do some work.
That's what we use
Sure,
for the
jump on.
pillows. The
Yeah, I'm
wooden
happy to.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy to.
I'm never happy on the right.
I'm always happy on the right because I don't feel like I'm doing myself organ damage. You know, I always feel like I'm going to regret it someday on my left. Yeah.
It's hard.
My
Just
side
a bit.
pressure's gone.
Biggest hand I've held, I think.
Yeah?
I haven't honest with a lot of people though.
Yes, we used to have a guy in Cambridge at Minotaurs and we're still based there, but we nicknamed Shovels and Grippy. Shovels, there was the one, because he was only my height with this huge hand. Always got stuck in his hand. You can't. How do you get out? You know, you had to go through it,
Yeah.
and it really got us used to that side pressure. Something I haven't developed in years. But if we had Shovels with us, he's called Zolt Gamora. Kiss Tamas is his brother. They're really good arm wrestlers.
Where are they now?
Well, I should ask. They're
Could
not-
be anywhere.
They might have defected to London.
No, I would have found out. Ooh, feeling it. What to do, eh? Okay.
I know what I need to work on then.
Feeling any more confident?
I've got a month.
Feeling weak.
I've got a month to prepare. We'll probably have another training session
Yeah,
before
you
then.
got. There you go.
Yeah. Between my last two matches,
Yep.
I had probably 1-2 table time sessions.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why I was like, because I know that Dean used to, he was training with so many good people. That's why everyone was picking him
That
up so
was
much.
strong,
And I was
man.
like, oh, I feel
You
terrible.
nearly
because
broke
now
my finger.
my weight class low, I had no
Where
table
did
time.
you come
I
from?
had to let it go. It
all
was
the way
so
down
strong
there.
on
I
my
Well,
basically
Ken.
did that.
Do you have a
Yeah,
table
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, I made it myself as well.
What
It's only- it's only-
scaffolding?
No, it's only a wooden
You know,
one. So you can't, well, we've had some heavy people on
Well,
it, so
I
it's
can't
sturdy.
do it if my
It hasn't
hand
broke
is
yet.
low. I have to gain
That's
the
a good
height. I
sign.
can't do it.
Mm.
Well,
But
no,
yeah,
you
the
know.
pads look like that.
Do it
Is
again.
it dismantleable?
It's not the easiest, but you
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just never do. Because it's so light, you can lift it up anyway. So that's all I can do.
You can use other devices on it, like a pulley.
Yeah, I've got one. It's attached to my pull-up bar. So it's hanging up there, but it's only got one angle.
Play. Interesting play.
Well, yeah. Well, it's pretty
But I
hard.
use it a lot.
It's a
I'm
way
not-
to
I
win,
don't-
isn't
I
it?
haven't seen
Well,
inside
Break the finger,
yet.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
not
go for it.
deliberate.
No, I mean,
But you could do the same thing. You could post up and then turn your attitude could turn in that.
I don't know if I can hold it.
Well, try it. If we were
Okay.
to both do that,
What?
it's not doing anything. It's very harmless.
Yeah.
The only reason I was only doing that. So the only reason I was hurting your thumb was because you were working into it, so I had something to turn against.
Yeah.
So if you turn your thumb up, nothing for me to work against.
All right.
Yeah. So if your thumb's down, oh, you're gonna feel it. But if you bring your thumb up,
Right. Okay.
doesn't mean start with your thumb up, but you start with your thumb down. It's about bringing it up so that you know, and then actually you can still get your wrist around me. So you could potentially have a play around and see what you can do. It's not something I wouldn't recommend King's move too much. It's not very fashionable.
King's move. What
Well,
is
that's
it?
basically what we were doing. So
How do we use that?
yeah.
Me? Don't know how to use that, to be honest.
Ah, yeah. Ooh, that got me.
No, actually, that wasn't king moves, no? Because
No, that wasn't from you. It was from me.
okay.
I didn't say you.
Oh, okay, I
No,
thought
me,
me. Oh,
me, I was doing it. It's entirely up the top and thumb. King's move, you rely on your thumb and your top pressure there. That's why a lot of people, it's a lot easier to do King's move in straps.
I thought it's when you have your hand a lot
I thought the
open,
king's
no?
move is when you
Yeah.
move your shoulder so the pronation is
No.
Oh, it's when it's
No.
open like this.
The King's
Yeah?
move is when your tricep is on the pad, or it's your tricep contact. That's the King's move. Up there.
but in the part that elbow is on the pad, no? Because then,
No,
you force
if you're
that
out
pronation.
here, you can go out here on the King's move. Hands up, elbows down here, shoulders down. That's a King's move, and it's stopping the other guy from connecting to all this because it cuts them out of the equation. King's move doesn't work at all if you've got no hand. If you don't have the ability to connect on your hand and your thumb, then you can't do King's move. You know, someone like Michael Todd's got really good upper hand connection. That's why he's so good. You can see him working on the. If you watch, you can see him working with his riser on his hand. He's working. All the work's up here.
Yeah.
All the work's up here. If he lost that, he couldn't do it. So you know the guys who beat him in King's move, either pressed through it, or they beat his riser. You know, they beat his ability to control with his fingers up here. You know, so I'm a hand guy, so I'm going to use that to try and keep my cut. And because I'm knackered, I'm cutting everything else out. You know, so you make me.
Let's start a hook a little bit.
Yeah, no, maybe a hook. That would be good. That would be nice. Yeah, but if you say we're going to hook, then don't top roll me.
No.
Yeah? Well, what is your elbow not in a hooking position?
I don't know. Okay?
Up here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, go. Oh, that's top roll, man.
No, is it? Oh, sorry. Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
when
my
your
mistake.
wrist comes up, that's top roll.
That was a reflex. That was our reflex.
That's a dragging top roll when you come like over the top there.
It wasn't intentional. It was just happening.
High top roll, dragging top roll. Look, this is so go limp. I'll show you what a hook.
Okay.
This is a hook.
But that's still okay.
No!
Okay.
You cut
Okay.
through, what, you go limp. I'm just going to show you the shape. Oh, okay, so see, that's the hook. You see this? The hook is through here.
So that would be here.
Not up through the wrist.
No.
I mean, it works for you. That's great, but it's not a hook.
Okay, let's try.
There you go.
Let's try.
Oh, I don't know if you can.
I'll
You
try.
know,
Okay.
I know a lot of guys who are great like you with wrist. Very difficult to train that out of them. You know, when you hook,
Give me
you go
another chance.
all the way in,
Okay.
and you defend that shape for the start. Imagine you're.
Okay. Give me another chance. Let me.
I don't believe you can because I think you're so naturally going to come up.
No. That's your strong point. So you
Let's
just-
see.
Yeah, he's going to catch
Okay.
you. No, I can feel you coming up on me.
Okay.
You're coming up on me. I can feel it. That's not a hook. That's not a hook.
Ready?
No, because you're not hooking me. Okay, go. No, you're coming up on me.
Well, that's still.
No, yeah.
No.
You were not hooking
On a
me.
hook, I think you have to go